Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from the Hangar Billiards and Sports Lounge. We're here at 121 Scurfield Blvd, and we're here for Andrew Thomas's Memorial Tournament. This is a B-side semifinal matchup between Mike Delgado and Errol Cameron. The score is currently 1-0 for Mike. He's in the lead. Errol Cameron is coming to the table after Mike played a safety shot here. And, well, we don't have the side view set up properly yet, but maybe in between this match, I'm going to try to sneak over there and do my side view real quick. I might just do that. You guys don't care, right, if I go without commentary for one rack while I'm setting up the side camera? I'd rather have the side camera than having this view. This one just kind of bothers me. It's just too much background. That's the OCD issues. All right, we'll take a look at the front view now. Interesting choice for a safety here. You just left them basically a combination or a cut. And the cut would only be to the side, I guess, the easiest way, which is the toughest way, but it's actually the easiest. And then to the top right, which to me I find is a little bit harder, but that might be an option he's looking at. $800 for first today, $400 for second, $300 for third, $200 for fourth. Fifth and sixth got 150 each. Seventh and eighth got 75 each. Ninth through 12th got $50 each. It was $2,355 in the pot altogether with the entry fees, the $500 donation from Andrew's family. Thank you very much once again. And the green fees, which were returned back to the tournament and added into the pot. On top of that, we had raffles for Jets tickets and for Bomber CFL playoff tickets, which is for the game tomorrow. Shannon Ducharme won a pair of those, and he's selling them. I don't know. He might have sold them by now already, but they were $250 a ticket. He's selling them both for $150 together. Somebody might have bought them already. He's already gone. But, you know, if you are, you know, by any chance you happen to be interested in getting those tickets, let me know, and I can get a hold of them for you. Shouldn't be a problem. What's your name? Yeah, I don't know. Like, Facebook just hates me today. Why do you hate me, Facebook? And welcome everybody that's watching on YouTube. I don't know who's on there yet, but I'm gonna go check. You know, give me a second here. Already. They still got music going on in the background, so the noise filters are on, and it's kind of quiet here. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, it's doing that again, eh? Mike won that one. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on with Wi-Fi here, I guess. Oh yeah, I gotta update the score. So Mike beat Randy Bag at 6-3. That's how he got into this match here. I'm on internet. Don't do it to me. Having internet issues now. Okay, so mic 1, 6, 2, 3. These guys are playing, so oops. Take that on the challenge bracket. I don't know if anybody's checking out the challenge bracket, but if you are looking for it, it should be on the Hangar page. Sometimes they'll share it onto the Winnipeg pool scene as well, and then you guys can check it out from there. So the winner of this plays against Derek Ledhill, and then the winner of that has to try to double dip Larry Hunter. Loser of this match is going to get $200. The winner of this match is going to be guaranteed 3. I already put a little while ago, and I don't know if I got it or not, but I haven't been around my desk until now. Excuse me. Now, the one thing that made things kind of balance out in this tournament is the fact that it was winter break. So originally, the format was set up that it was supposed to be 8 ball on the 8 side, race to 5 for everyone, race to 6 or 7, I think it was for the premieres. I think it was 6. I think it was just one extra game. And it was alternate breaks. That's going to be a good shot unless it comes a little bit too far. It might have. But the winter break kind of balanced things out because it was just a 1 game difference. And, you know, some of these guys, 600 and up, which would be spawning that extra game, those guys can break and run tables no problem when they get a nice break. So really, the winter breaks kind of balance things out. Now, where things get interesting on the winter breaks is when 2 players meet that are the same level, so 600 and up, they both meet, and it's winter breaks on a short race, race to 4. That's dangerous. You don't want winter breaks in that kind of situation. But that's kind of the way it's been today. So because of that, because of the format, the way it was kind of changed and altered to be able to fit the 48 players in today, it worked out really good. You know, the whole system, you know, just worked out good because some people were breaking on point, and you know they were making a difference in the matches as fast or how long the matches were lasting. But yeah, we started off with 42 players. On that note, we started off with 42 players here at just about, I don't know, I'd say maybe 20 after 11 in the morning when we first got started. It was just after 11 because we were waiting on people to see if they're going to show up or not. And at the end, we ended up having 42 players signed up, and we started right after 11, like I said. And now it's almost 8 o'clock here. Good shot. 8 ball will help on that one. Could have got a little bit better, I guess, for that 2 ball, but, you know, he ain't going to care too much. I'll try to get over it. This view won't tell us anything really, but you can see there's a bit of a cut angle. You can see it's a little awkward. His tangent line is running basically straight towards that 8 ball right now, which I don't think is really a problem, but he's got people sitting next to him and he needs to do a bit of a stretch shot, so he's asking everybody to kind of move over so he can do the shot. I'll show you guys here real quick so you guys can see. There's people right behind him, right? So this is uncomfortable, man. You know, when I'm in the situation, I'm not happy to have people behind me. Because it makes you feel like, you know, somebody's like gonna, I don't know, poke the cue from behind or something, right? It's just weird. You don't trust people behind you. You just don't. It's not a whether or not you went to jail thing. You just don't, period. Made the good shot, and he just needs a shot on the 3 ball, and it looks like he might have enough to be able to make it. Might be a little bit of a swerve shot around the 9 ball, though. No idea, no idea. It can't be that easy, though, if he's having to go take a look, you know. I don't know if you really want to masse from this far. I mean, that's a bit of a field shot. I think he should do more of a throw than a masse, or maybe just off the rail with some spin. Oh, there you go. He made the shot. Just dramatic, that's all. Let's check out that highlight. Oh, he's gonna act up on me. It wasn't too bad. It was okay. Yeah, I knew I was gonna do something stupid like that. Trying to get onto the 5. Looks like he found a small window. He's not happy though. Why is he not happy? Oh, he may not have it. To me, it looks like he still has it. Like he just has to throw it a little bit. But maybe he's not happy about the fact that he's got to throw this, so now he's going to lose a little bit of the cue ball. And he needs to kind of hold shape at the top of the table there for that 7 ball. I don't know. Maybe you don't masse. You just kind of throw it and add some spin. Try to keep it close to center, so that way you don't lose too much cue ball control. That might work. Then you make the 7 in the same pocket. He's not happy about that. When he was really uncomfortable, he had to throw it, and he had to try to hold shape for the 7 ball. There was a lot of things going on in that one. And, well, fortunate for him, he's turned the table over to his opponent, Errol Cameron. Will get a first real chance here to maybe get on the scoreboard. He's the slightly underrated player because technically he should be at a premier level. He plays as good as the premiers or the 600 plus. He's going to call the 9. Yeah, you know what? I think he's got to be ranked. Premier might be a little bit too extreme, but SV1 for sure. I know you can make it anytime. Not 9 ball loss. Yeah, and same thing is like if you make the 9 off the break, it's a win. Oh no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah. It, you can make combo on 9, and if you make the 9 on the break, it's a win too. Yeah, he thought he couldn't do the combo, but no, he can do the combo. 2-1. Okay. I had to explain the rules, and then I was talking to somebody about the other rules that they were talking about. Oh, I'm good. We're good. All right. Well, just for those of you that don't know and you usually look for this, it is the B-side semifinal here. Only 2 matches remaining after this: the B-side final and then the championship match. Mike Delgado's not happy here because he's got to spot Errol a game and he doesn't like it. And I gotta tell you, like, Earl's a good player, man, and I feel like I definitely underranked him on this one. And it wasn't something like, oh, like me and Earl are like great friends, so like, hey bro, I'm gonna lower you down, and it wasn't like that. I went by the judgment of how him and I played our match last time, and he beat me. I think he beat me by 2 games. I was spotting him 2 games, right? And I felt like it was an even match, so that's why I felt like SV1 was reasonable. And they have this handicap system for everyone that doesn't live in Winnipeg, and it's a little different. Like they have this Brandon Wednesday, Brandon Thursday. It doesn't really tell you like what level each player is at. It just tells you that basically they're playing with the better players or they're not playing with the better players. And it's I don't know. It's tough to kind of figure out what everybody's handicap is, and then the best way to kind of figure things out, other than that, is the Fargo rate, which not everybody has Fargo rating, right? He ties up the game at 2. So the A side is 8 ball, the B side is 9 ball, and so this is kind of interesting how this works. It's not so much of a big deal on the 7-footer, but it's more of a big deal if you're playing 7-foot, 9-foot, which I've seen happen in Calgary. Genman Luke had been playing on the B side all day long, and that was on the bar boxes on the diamonds. He'd been playing on them all day long, and then he had to play the last match, championship match, the first set on the 9-footer. He had a tough time adjusting. He'd been playing on the small table all day long. So seeing the table on the big table was becoming a challenge. And Stephen Hull, on the other hand, he'd been playing on the big table all day long, so he was sharp. And so I thought that might be a factor in this one. And maybe it will be. I don't know. Because, Larry Hunter's only played 8 ball throughout the whole day, right? But I don't think it'll really make a difference. He's on a break right now. He's not even here, man. He's just chilling out somewhere. He's coming back here to play the championship match. So technically, he's not really like zoned out on pool. He's going to be fresh when he comes in. I don't think that's going to be a difference maker for him if he ends up losing the first set and we go to a second set and play 9 ball. I think what makes things interesting here is who the opponent is against Larry Hunter for the final. I think that's what's going to make the championship match interesting. And now the only candidates are available to be an opponent against them are the 2 on the TV table right now, Mike Delgado and Earl Cameron. Derek Gledhill, who lost on the A-side final, and that's it. Out of all these players, I think the most interesting match would probably be against Derek. I think that would probably be the most interesting one. I think the most incredible, like, crazy runouts one would probably be crazy runouts, crazy safeties will be against Mike Delgado. I think where things get really interesting is if it ends up being Larry Hunter and Earl Cameron. If it's one of those 2 matchups, because these guys are friends, they're all teammates, and I don't know, man. Sometimes the pride of the friendship, it's stronger than anything else, but when it comes to pool, man, your ego in pool is stronger, man. So there are no friends on the pool table till the match is over. And I think a friend versus friend matchup might be an interesting finish. However, I'm rooting for Derek Gledhill because, he's one of the last good friends of Andrew Thomas that's still in the tournament. His teammates just got eliminated. They put a valiant fight up all day long. Almost got themselves into the dance. The final dance. The final dance that these guys are trying to get into now. Errol Cameron looking sharp on the table. Definitely going to have Mike Delgado thinking a little bit sour thoughts towards him because he's got to spot him a game and he's playing so well. But I tell every player the same thing. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to think about that. Oh, he's gonna scratch. That's not gonna be good. Excuse me. And Mike Delgado just jumped up. As soon as that happened, like he's like ready to go. He knows he's got a great chance here. With winner breaks is even better for him. Yeah, but what I was saying is it doesn't matter who you're playing against. You know, if you're having to spot him a game or whatever, and it seems unfair. I've been in that situation too when I play against players, and I feel like it's unfair that I'm spotting them, right? And I don't know. It takes something different to be able to overcome it. Oh my god, I can't believe you missed that shot. You are fired, champion. That one's gonna cost you, sir. That's gonna cost you. Yeah, that hurts him. His whole back is twisting, man. It's like somebody just hit him with a paddle on the back, man. That's what it looked like. He just bent his back. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. The body movement came in, but a little late, about 40 seconds after. Hey, by the way, whoever's giving me angry emoticons, not nice. I seen an angry emoticon on the last stream and on the stream before that, and I'm thinking, what did I do wrong? The first time I could see it because I wasn't there, right? Oh no, he's gonna scratch again. Oh my god. Woo, the pool gods are in the house. Pool gods are in the house. Let's go, baby. Let's go, he says. Ball in hand again. And I thought he was fired. Look at him. He got a chance for his job again. He's only got one job, is to be a champion. He's been having a tough time with it lately. Too much competition here. He's done good, but I mean, lately in the matches that he's played, he's come up short, and I don't know. It seems like everybody's just stepping up their game lately. They're all playing much better here in Manitoba. Good finish there, Mike. Ooh, that could have been dangerous, but he escapes that one, and he's got a one-game lead out of it too. If there's ever a time you should be looking up at the sky and saying thank you, this is it, man. That was a huge break. It is winter breaks. Errol just talking to him about the table. Maybe I'm gonna set up the camera after this match is over. I don't know. I don't want to get in the way of these guys playing. They're kind of focused. They're engaged in a big match, and I want to see who wins it. I don't want to interfere in their game. I want to make sure that it's the best player that won, not the one that got thrown off when he was focused and he was not supposed to miss. But I'm gonna do like a really quick job, man. As soon as I get a chance to get in there, I'm gonna take that tripod over and work my magic. Rack number 6. He made a ball. He made a couple, and well, gotta look at the one. Can't really make a shot on the one, but he's got options here. I mean, he could if he tries to bank this one, I guess. He's got options though. That 2 ball's chilling by the pocket. There's a bit of a tangent line here on the one that, you know, he might be able to create a carom shot towards that or a billiard shot towards that too. I don't think it's right. He should be playing safety here. I'd bank this one and try to play that cue ball into that 4. Bank the one up table, get that cue ball off the bottom rail, off the right rail into the 4. That's the shot. Yeah, man, that one. But you're supposed to go up to the 4 and freeze up to it, Mike. Making me look bad, man. He's left him a peak. Can he see it though? Oh, I don't know if he can. This is looking like a jump shot. It's about an eighth of a ball, maybe a little bit more than that. Hooked behind that 4. But it's decent enough where you just take a nice, you know, air shot. Oh. I don't know if he was. I don't think he was calling that 9 ball, man. Was he calling that 9 ball? I don't think so. I think he was just going for the 1, but that got close to making that 9 ball. Crazy. 3-2, and he's got a chance here to be able to get another game under his belt. As of right now, it's just a race to 3 between them. But if he can win this game, all he needs is 2 more games, and he starts swinging the pressure towards Errol. Big bounce here for the safety, and that was a nice one. I don't know if I got it. I tried to get it. Get it? Oh, yeah, I just got it. Really, really well thought out safety here. He plays some really good safeties when he plays them, man. You got to respect that one. You know, he was in a tough situation. He turned a tough situation into a really good situation for himself and a tough opponent or a tough situation for his opponent. That's all you want. He's got a chance here just to go for a jump combo on the 1 to the 2. Kind of a two-way, I guess. But more than likely, that 1's going to hit that 2 ball and make it in. If you're going to try to play this safe, then you're trying to play this bank up and try to get that cue ball towards that 4 again. Kind of like how Mike did it in the opening. He's aiming like he's trying to do that. Got the aim where the cue ball's going towards that 4. It might have even scratched the bottom right corner, though. Oh, no, he's banking it. Okay. It is 9 balls, so if flukes count and the 2 ball went in, that means he's going to have to come back and have to shoot that 1 ball now. And he's got no choice but to bank this. I don't think he can bank this to the side. He can maybe double bank it or triple bank side. Triple bank side would be huge. I've never seen that, really. I mean, I've seen a trick shot triple bank side, but never something like this where you have no choice but to go 3 banks because you didn't have the angle on the 2. But I feel like you might have enough for an angle. You can see here that that 1 ball is slightly ahead of the 8. See there, you know, it's just slightly ahead. But not enough where, you know, you're feeling like, okay, well, I could just bank this. I feel like 2 banks is a possibility, maybe, with some right hand spin. He can combo the 1 into the 8, too. That looks like it's a wired combo, man. It's just hitting the, yeah, like that. That's all he really had to do. That was there. I just seen that, you know, I didn't notice it, but then I noticed as he's lining up. I'm thinking, wait a minute, he can just make this combination. And what a nice little shot that was. And he's going to have to earn a win here, though, because the 1 ball's ended up in an awkward spot. This is makeable, but, you know, when you're starting to play shape or something, it makes it a little bit harder. You got to keep it simple, stupid on this one, the good old kiss roll. Just try to come across, make the 1 ball come clean across for the 3 ball. Whatever you get out of the 3, you get. Don't be too perfect. Hey, that works, man. I'm happy with that. He's gonna have to do the shot to the corner. He's got no choice here. Got to get the cue ball to come off the rail and back across for the 5. He tried the whole shape on it, and he will. A little bit more awkward of a cut, but he's okay. I wonder if he's gonna come off 2 rails or 1. I think the recommended shot is supposed to be 2 rails here. You kind of punch stroke it. You're trying to get into that first diamond on the bottom right of the table. And you check off in between that first and second diamond on the right side, and you come across to the middle. You have to drag it out a little bit. If you try to play this through naturally, you're going to hit that middle diamond on the bottom rail. From there, you're going to go towards that side pocket almost. You're going to just miss that side pocket by a little bit. Change the spin a little bit there. And yeah, he's not bad. He can make the shot. Going to have to earn the 9 ball, though. This angle doesn't really tell us a whole lot, but you can see it's a bit of a back cut on that 7 ball. And he's got a pretty good tangent line towards the top left corner. So he's looking at a scratch here. I think you're kind of stuck taking this to the top left corner. Playing the draw off the 3 rails, man. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 rails even for the 9. Up to the side. That was going to be a good shot, too. Wow, what a shot. Tough cut with perfect shape on the 9. What a shot. 3-all. Just the right pace, the right spin, countered the angle, hit the perfect weight and the perfect angle, man. I don't know, was that shot of the day? I think this is the shot of the day so far. So to me, I feel like this is still the shot of the day. But you guys tell me. I mean, that was a nice shot. But I feel like this is the highlight of the day. It's 9 ball, kick on the 4. And he makes it, man, all heart. Woo. Now, to me, that felt like that was the highlight of the day. If I'm wrong, you guys say so. But I think that's the highlight of the day so far. But this last one here from Errol, well, you know, it was pretty to look at. It was really pretty to look at. There was room for error for sure. But he made it perfect. 3-all. And we're moving into rack number 7. Winner breaks, so Errol will get the break. He makes the 2, he makes the 6, but he's going to make the cue ball on the side as well. And that's going to be unfortunate for him. But he's left a bit of a situation on this table. It's not all pretty here. A little bit of work. Got a ball in hand. He can make the 1, no problem. He's got to shape up for the 3, which won't be a problem. The 4 is not a problem either. Things get tricky when you go from the 5 to the 7, the 7 to the 8. So that's really where all the work is at. These first couple of shots, you know, not that difficult, but kind of important because the shape has to be precise. From first shot to the second shot to the third shot to the fourth shot, they all had to be very, very precise on the shape. Any little bit off, and now you have to compensate with side spins, which is going to create some problems. Now, I don't know if maybe you settle just for the 7-8 combo and you don't really worry about it too much. That could be an easy way to finish, I guess, if you're feeling good about getting the nice lineup for the combination. He's taking a look at that possibility because he can get on the right side of this. Oh, okay, wait a minute. He's looking at this 5-9 combination. Now, for me, normally I'd say, like, you know, I just go for the run out, but it makes sense here because the 7-8 is a bit of a mystery. And if the 5-9 is available, you know, you're playing against an opponent. Doesn't matter how you win as long as you win. This is one of the ways to win, so why not use it? See here, it's kind of lined up. It's a bit of a back cut on the 5 ball, just slightly. No, it's not quite a back cut. He's still running through on this a little bit. He's just cutting it to the right, just slightly. And he wired it in there, man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion, and bank like a champion if you want to be a champion. 4-3. I just knew he was going to make it. It just looked like it was there. Easy peasy, man. Cue ball control, though, and, you know, safety just in case. All good players leave you safe. No, that's not true. The lucky ones do, though. 4-3. He needs to win 2 games, but so does his opponent, Errol. He stopped the bleeding before it became a thing. He's got a chance to be able to turn this around real quick. Put all the pressure on Errol just by winning this game. And he's breaking. Got all the advantages on his side right now. But he needs something to go in off the break. That's where it starts. Rack number 8. Mike Delgado to break. Needs something to go in. No action. No action. He's left him a peek at the 1. So looks like Mike will be coming back into a safety shot. He just has to bank this up and try to get that cue ball to come off the cushion and get in between that. What is that, the 8? Yeah, the 8 and the 5. So you oops. I gotta move this over. Put it off. You hit this here, you make this go here and back up that way, like that, and then you get that 5 and oh, Jesus. Like that. That's what I said, man. That's what I said. Who is that guy? Did he steal my page from my book? I'm kidding. It was a good call, though. I mean, I'm just drawing lines and I'm just saying, you got to hit that there, you got to go here, you push that up that way, boom, like that, and you get that 5 ball right in between, or that cue ball right in between the 5 and the 4. I didn't even have the time to finish my drawing, man, and you got there. And now this is really tough here. I can't. Oh, I wonder if he can. No, I don't think he can do that either. No, this is really tough. Does he have a throughway? It looks like there's a throughway between that 4 and 5 going to the right of the table. If there is, then he can maybe find a way into this 1. But it's going to have to be a double rail kick shot. I was looking to see if there was any way that he can do a 3 to 4 rail kick shot, but that's not there. Only way he can really make this all work is if he goes 2 rails or 3 rails if he's going to left to right. I guess he's got no choice but to go that way. Hit that a little bit too hard. That's going to be a foul. I think he was trying to create a problem there between the 4 and the 5. Try to tie them up a little bit. So ball in hand for Errol, and he'll get a chance here to work things out. And I don't know, is he going to get tempted to go for a carom shot on the 9? Start chasing? I don't know. Do you start chasing? I feel like you shouldn't chase. You know, you have a chance to finish here, but a part of me feels like maybe the chase is okay. I mean, it's kind of like a free chase, right? Because you're going to make the 1 ball no matter what. Right? So why not take a stab at moving that 9 ball over and trying to make it in the pocket? The problem is here, though, is if you don't make the 9, you leave it over the pocket. And then you give a chance for your opponent to be able to finish the table. That's a big no-no. That's the gamble you're taking here if you're going for the 9 ball and you don't make it. He's thinking about it. You can see there, like, there is a pretty good tangent line for him to be able to take a stab at it. He's basically got to just skim the 1 ball, shooting it, standing from the right side of the shot instead of standing below the shot. Yeah, so normally here the player would be standing behind the shot, standing up, but he's just trying to skim this a little bit with most of the angle going into the 9, but then the 1 ball will go in, making it a legal shot. This is tricky still. Yeah, he didn't get it. It was tricky though. And no, this is not good. Well, it's not bad. The 3-6 are good. 9 ball almost got into a bad spot there, but it's okay still. It might create some problems with the 3 though. I guess that all depends on the shape that he gets from the 2 to the 3. I haven't had a chance to say anything to anyone either, man. I've been kind of all over the place, so I apologize to everyone that usually tunes in and watches my streams. And you know, if you guys have been interacting, I'm sorry, man. I give you a hug, but you're over there and I'm over here. Okay. April Malcolm, how you doing? Rob Guffey, welcome. White Wamdiska, how's it going, man? Deborah Rudder, Jeff Stedler, how you guys doing? Welcome. Edward West, how you doing? Got some familiars. Bruce Jensen, welcome. Adam Wood, how's it going, man? The Beard, Mike Orvis, what's up? Do I call you the Beard yet? I don't know, man. I've seen a couple people that can compete against your beard. It's tough to compete against your beard. You got that hockey playoff beard, you know? You know what I'm talking about. Probably worked on that thing for years. I don't think I even remember you got faced without a beard. Didn't quite get what he wanted, so he's got to figure things out here. I don't think you can see any of that 3. You have to go for a long rail kick shot. Just trying to work it out. I don't think there's any other option. And you got to be careful not to hit that 9 ball first, because that 9 ball is definitely there, just in front of the 3. Kevin Ritchie, how you doing? Says, hey, Rodman, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying the stream. Brian Spence, welcome. Brian Hastings, welcome. Mark Aguilar, how you doing? Welcome. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday, a good weekend. Michael Jordan, or is it Michael Jordan? Is it Michael, like Michael, with an accent? Ben Whitford, how you doing? Kathy Secrets, welcome. Brian says some good shooting guys. Yeah, no, these guys have been shooting lights out. We started off at 42 players, man. It's 8:30 and we're down to 3. Oh wait, we're down to 4. Jeff Edwards, how you doing? Jen Anderson, welcome. Jake Berg, welcome. Jaden Hunt, welcome. Lots of locals. How you guys doing? Miles Hool, came out and played a little earlier. Bradley Underdahl, welcome to the stream. Laura, oh, I didn't see your comment. Why didn't I see your comment? I see somebody commenting on your comment, but I didn't see your comment. How's everything? How's the baby? Baby's doing good. My baby was born on November 2nd. That wasn't a good hit, right? Oh, it wasn't. All in hand. My baby was born on November 2nd, and I had to go out of town on the 6th, the 4th. I don't know, one of those 2. I think it was the 4th or the 5th. But then I came back, and you know, I've been busy, so he's doing good. He was in the hospital for a little while, but he's doing better now. He's at home, and everybody's enjoying it. You know, I don't know what it is about babies when babies are born and they come around you. You know, it's like everything in the world just stops existing as soon as the baby comes out and is awake. You know, like you bring the baby downstairs, for example. I'll give you an example. You can be in the middle of a party, all right? You can be in the middle of a party with all your friends. They're all having a good time. Then suddenly, you know, the baby gets brought downstairs because the baby woke up. And the newer the baby, the more crazy people get. They just lose control, man. But the baby comes downstairs and everybody's like, goo goo gaga, this and that. I want to see the baby. Oh my God, you're so cute. And then they just go off, man. And the baby's got like this, I don't know what it is, but I guess it's a scent or something. Because it makes everybody go nuts whenever there's a baby. Or the smell of baby drives them nuts, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's good. You know, we're all happy and excited to have them, and I'm happy. You know, it's anytime I get a chance to be a father again, I'm happy about it. I'm excited. I wish I wasn't as busy as I am, but you know, it is what it is, and that is my life, and we all understand that. Good shot. That was a tight squeeze to get in between them. He didn't quite get what he wanted, though. He was trying to get a nice drawback angle here to break out the 6. I don't know. It looks like he might have it, but I feel like he's actually got the draw line towards the side pocket, which means he's going to have to adjust with some spin if that's the case. Right hand spin to straighten it out. Ooh. He was trying to straighten it out. Miscued and jumped the cue ball off the table. Well, technically went in the pocket. Errol Cameron will get a ball in hand here. And he's got a chance to get on the hill first. He just didn't like the lineup he had, so he was changing it. He needed to straighten it out a little bit for the drawback. And then, instead of resetting, what I mean by resetting is standing back, going back into the shot. He just stayed down, made the adjustment when he was down, and then he jumped the cue ball. It happens, those are the mistakes that we kind of do only when we're a little anxious at the table or there's background thoughts, I always talk about the big circle and the small circle, and I haven't talked about it in a little while, but maybe after this rack, I'll show you guys what I mean about the big circle and the small circle. I've been really trying to find my way into the small circle all the time, and I've gotten a lot better at it for sure. But every now and then I'll slip out. I get back in that big circle, and things look kind of not pretty. I was hoping to get some of Andrew's friends, our friends, to come in here and talk on the mic. I was hoping to get some help on the mic today for some commentary. I went out of my way to set up the second mic, and nobody helped, and nobody came talk. I think because everybody was focused on winning, and then everybody that's been eliminated, all of his friends and families, they're all hanging out together and enjoying the tournament here on the sidelines, right? So they're all in the moment, and nobody really wants to come over here and be on the stream talking on the mic. Only the diehards like me do that. But I mean, I stopped the stream twice. I normally don't stop the stream often, but today I stopped the stream twice for a half hour at a time, just so I can go around saying hi, hanging out. I don't usually get a chance to go around. Like a lot of people will sign up for tournaments and be like, "Hey man, I can't wait to see you." Like, yeah, me too. And then they come into the tournament, and it's like, I gotta go stream. I'll be back. And then it's like, I don't leave. I'm stuck in the stream. The only way you can hang out with me is if you come over here and say hi. Joe Chartier, he knows that. And whenever he's, wanted to say hi and come up and see how I'm doing and stuff, he'll just come chill out by me, come talk to me at the booth. A few of the guys do that actually when they come visit, man. They just know, like, I'm not going to leave the booth unless I have to. He's got to switch it up here. It's awkward because he's a righty. For a lefty, this is no problem, man, but he's a righty. And I think what the problem is not so much making the shot, because he could just make the shot, but it's that he's trying to get something back for the 7 ball. And therefore, he needs to kind of jack this up, and he needs to draw back, and that's going to be tough to do if you're right-handed. The only way you can kind of do that is with an extension or a bridge, but, that's going to get in the way on the drawback anyway, so it wouldn't work. So he's got to find a way to do this on a full stretch. Good effort. Wants something. He wants a reward. And he's got a shot. I don't know if we call it a reward, but he's got a little bit of a challenge in front of him here. It's in. This shot ain't too bad. He's got a nice angle on it. It's not the ideal angle, but it's not bad. I actually don't mind this angle. You're able to play 2 rails here to get back to the center for the 9. It's not that bad of a shot. And, because the cut is going to the left, that allows you to put some left-hand spin on this also. If you want to increase the angle a little bit. Easy now. Gonna go a little bit too far. A little too far. And, well, he's at the crossroads here. You got to come up with a shot. Doesn't matter what you think. You just got to make it go in somewhere. 9 ball, so the fluke will count if it doesn't go in the right pocket. B-side final matchup coming up next, and then the championship match. Still standing. Yeah, yeah. Went for the bank, and he's going to leave it over the pocket. Oh, that's not going to feel good at all. He wants to just give him the game, but he's going to let him shoot. And that's what he should be doing, no matter what. You know, just don't let the emotions get to you. Let your opponent shoot. You never know. He might feel tense too. But he's not. He'll make it. He'll make sure he avoids all scratches too on it. Got a 2-game lead. But most importantly, he's on the hill. And Errol's like, I got to see this again. Yeah, he picked the wrong pocket, man. He was stuck between 2 pockets. He went corner. He should have gone side. Regrets, regrets, regrets. C'est la vie. So is life. All right. Now number 8 is in. Number 9 is coming up. And Mike Delgado is breaking for the match. How you doing, our lead man? Mark Hood, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. About a week and a half ago. So yeah, it was on November 2nd when he was born. Jenny Baptiste, how you doing? Trisha, Don North, welcome to the stream. Merlin Wamdiska, welcome. Benny Robinson. Kayla Meyer, how you guys doing? Dan Anderson, welcome to the stream. Lena Hool, how you doing? Welcome. Bev Swan, Dryden Gage. Lots of regulars here. How you guys doing, man? Kick on the 4 highlight. Yeah, I think so too. To me, that was the highlight. It was exciting, you know, and he got the finish from that one. So to me, usually, you know, it's part of the recipe for a highlight of the day. It has to be exciting. It has to be a big shot that gets me, you know, like I gotta see that again. I gotta see that again, right? So it's got to get me excited. I want to watch it over and over again, right? If it's something like that, then you know normally that's the highlight of the day automatically. But one of the biggest part is that it has to lead to a finish. So a nice shot is great, but it has to be a spectacular shot to make it into the books if you didn't get the finish. It has to be an absolute spectacular shot. Something like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy just defied the odds. You know, something like that, then you're going to make the highlight of the day no matter what. But usually one of the things that I have, one of my rules that I have for my quality check is that it has to be a shot that leads to a finish. And that bank, that kick bank that McNish did, that led him to a finish. Mike Delgado trying to close out. He's got the table for it. A little bit of maneuvering here. The 2-ball to the 3-ball is most of the work. After that, well, he's looking good for a finish. It's all about this next shot. Not just making it, but the shape that comes after it. A lot of room for error here because you're traveling a lot. You know, you're going to hit a couple of rails, and the rails might react a little bit more than you expect them to. So it's a bit of a feel shot. You know, it's a lot of experience behind this, but there's a little bit of a feel shot here. You're going with your instinct as far as how much power to put behind it. The skill is where you decide to put the spin on it. You can see, that's what I'm talking about. You just don't know with these tables, man. A really good shot, but unfortunately for him, he ends up tough on this 3. And he's going to be forced to do a jump shot. He doesn't hesitate to go get his jump cue. He knew that he was in trouble as soon as that ball kept going. And I knew also that, you know, it came down to this shot, really. Like, him making the 2 and getting the shape on the 3 was all of it. That was all the homework. Looks like he failed the homework, but he's trying to cheat. A jump shot will make it all square. Oh, and he does the good jump, but he doesn't make the 3-ball. And the worst part about it, he's left the 3-ball chilling close to the pocket, close enough where, you know, Errol should be able to get a good starting point here. And he's got a good angle also on this 3-ball to be able to get shape for the 4. So he's actually looking really nice here on this leave. And, you know, it's been a thing all day, man. So I'm hoping that we're still in rhythm here. Only one match hasn't gone to the hill so far, but every other one has. This one has potential, but he's still gonna have to earn it, man. And you know he's feeling pressure too because his opponent's on the hill. So every shot becomes, you know, something to look at twice, something to walk around with, right? And there we go. So he's looking at it twice. Now he's walking around. They're gonna look to see. He needs to kind of settle in. He needs to really work things out. And I like this, you know. Usually, if I'm going to the table and I'm about to shoot something, but I don't have a plan on it, then, you know, I might miss or get into trouble because I didn't have anything planned out in my head. So the gaps that I'm missing are creating, you know, thoughts last second. So it's good to walk around and take a look and, you know, figure things out before you get down to shoot, especially when, you know, it's an important rack like this one. Get out of there. Oh, man. Played the great shot, but he lost the cue ball, and I don't know if he's going to get another chance at this table. I just don't see it happening, man. Mike making a mistake once off the, you know, a shot like that 2-ball, which is rare, you know, once in a blue moon. Like I said, it's rare. Him giving you a shot again here on this layout, I don't think so. I just can't see it happening, man. I was just talking about, you know, like how Mike Delgado's been coming up short for the last little while. I call him champion because he usually wins everything he plays in. But for the last little while, he's been running into some really, really tough matches, and he just hasn't had the luck to be able to come out on top as much. Today, you know, I don't know, maybe it's his day. We'll see, man. He's got some luck going his way. You know, he's had some mistakes, but he still found a way to survive. And this is another one of those situations, you know, where he could have easily been in a hill matchup, but instead he's got a ball in hand, an opportunity to close out, and he's only 2 balls away from doing so. And at the end, he was upset about having to spot his opponent in one game, but that one game made no difference because he's beaten his opponent by 3 games. The final score 6-3. And now we're gonna have Derek Gledhill and Mike Delgado playing. Whatever you guys want, because technically you guys are even, right? So here's go to 6. When he played against Randy, they went to 6. So whatever you guys want. Here, if you guys go to 5, because they're gonna figure out. They're gonna figure out. This thing die. Oh. They're gonna figure out if they're gonna play race to 5 or race to 6. I gotta put the score in here before I reset the scoreboard. I'm trying to pay attention to this challenge bracket, man, making sure that everything is done. All right, so Mike won 6-3. Challenge bracket has been updated. And now we're at Mike Delgado and Derek Gledhill. They're going to play their match. This is the B-side final. Race to 6. You guys want to go to 5, it's okay, but you guys are even. 6. Okay. So they're going to go to 6. And I'm going to set the scoreboard here. We're going to put Derek Gledhill on the right, or sorry, on the left, because he was already, or he's just coming into the match. Mike Delgado was already on the left. Oops. Okay. Almost not setting it up here. Give me 1 second. There. All right, scoreboard has been updated. It is 9-ball. They're evened up, so they're racing to 6. It's winner breaks. 9-ball off the break counts. And that's it. That's really, you need to know. 3-ball, 3 foul hook counts as well. Finish what you started. B-side final, only 1 match remaining after this, the championship match. I have to pay Errol out. I think he's still going to stick around, though, and hang out and watch everybody play still. So, but I got to pay him out. I'm not sure what happened, but it looks like it's a ball in hand. Mike Delgado will get the ball in hand. Chester Asombrado, how you doing, man? Robert Page says the kick shot so far. I agree. Gotta take some pictures of these guys too. I should have taken pictures of everyone. I dropped the ball a little bit. I'll get a picture of the last 4 players, I guess. Not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Good job, bro. I'm gonna get your picture after this match, maybe. You're gonna stick around right away, or are you gonna leave right away? I'll take a picture of the last 4, whatever. No, it's good so far. It was snowing a little bit, maybe like half hour ago, but it was light flurries. It wasn't crazy. Yeah. I don't know how it straightened out like that. It straightened out to the pocket, man. Yeah, it kind of curved off the shot a little bit and it went straight. Yeah. Yeah. No choice but to take the cut on. Did good to avoid the side pocket. Got a nice angle here on the 7-ball to run it through. Looking good here on the start. Got a little bit of an advantage, sort of, because he just came off a fresh match where there was a little bit of pressure involved too. So he's pretty warmed up. He's in competitive mode, whereas his opponent is just coming in, and he was warming up prior to this, but he still hasn't got into battle yet. And what I mean by that is, he's been battling all day, but he hasn't gone to this battle yet. And that's kind of a thing that happens for players, is that you kind of you got to get in and just go with the momentum as you get in, right? And sometimes on the winter breaks, you never really get a chance to get in. You have to kind of like spark everything up and go quick and be, really aggressive at the table and try to catch up, right? So things can change up here on this match for sure. But so far right now, Mike Delgado seems to be the more comfortable out of the two because he just finished playing a match. Made a ball off the break and he's got a shot on the 1. Nice starting point. Leon Hool, how you doing? Robert Griffith, welcome to the stream. Aaron Hember, how you doing? Pat Presley, how you doing? Jose Toffolini, bienvenido, welcome. Gwen Armstrong, how you doing? Trying to catch up here. Chris Straley, what's up, man? Ken Gibbs says, your favorite words today, tangent line. Yeah, maybe there is a theme to my wording. I don't know. But tangent line is something that I speak a lot about, and the reason why is because it's important for people to recognize the tangent line. I think you don't become a good player until you truly understand the tangent line. Is anybody keeping track of how many times I said that tangent line? Because it's probably been about 20. Ken Gibbs ain't kidding. Andy Desjarlis, how you doing? Says hello. Alan Marcelo Cervantes, ¿cómo estás? You're welcome, Kathy. Arlene Man says, nice to be watching. Missed watching last weekend. Yeah, it was different not being on the stream. I stream every weekend, and it just felt weird. I was preparing to stream for elections. Yeah, they aren't small for long, that's for sure, Laura. They grow pretty quick. They grow pretty quick. I'm hoping that I can catch all the good moments for them, because I am busy. That's just nature, my work requires me to be busy a lot. Even when I'm home, I'm busy. I was trying to work on, a poster and trying to like work on the presentation for my other job, and I'm trying to hold my son in my one arm while I'm trying to do my work on my phone and my computer with the other. It was just very awkward, man. I gotta find one of those things. What do they call it? Baby sling? Is that what they call it? Can't remember what they're called. I think that's what they call it, is a baby sling. I need to find one of those so I can strap my kid to me and just stare at me while I'm trying to work. Beverly Kulf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Laura Burke says babies get big too fast, so everyone wants to hang on to the innocence and preciousness as long as possible. I guess that's what it is. It's kind of weird, like I can't remember what that movie was, but there was a movie where John Travolta was like an angel. You guys remember what that movie was? It's like in the 90s. John Travolta was an angel, and I can't remember what it was, but they said that the smell of cookies drives everybody nuts, and that's kind of what I feel like the babies have that. Like there's a scent to them that just when they're around, like it's just endorphins, it makes you happy. You just want to be around them, like, oh, look at the pretty baby, and I don't know what it is, but they have that, like, they have this, like, little bell, man. If newborn babies were really smart, they can probably con a lot of people for money real quick. I tell you, maybe I got to go around with a baby to me when I'm knocking on doors for advertising. Just bring them around, let them be all cute and stuff, and be like, yeah, just sign here. Don't worry about it. I'll take a picture with you and the baby. Can't use my son like that. He's charming though. Definitely got a lot of potential for that kind of work. Just talking about him is making me miss him now. Jeff Engel, how you doing? Justin Poncho, welcome to the stream. Orlando Morales, welcome back. Mike McKinney. Dan St. Paul, how you doing? Muggs, cool. What's up, Muggs? Gene Peacock, how you doing, Gene? Good to see everybody. I guess we're making up for last week. I wasn't here on Sunday, so today, well, I'm here on Saturday, and then tomorrow I'll be here for Sunday as well. So shortage for last week, double up for this one. Call it even. I had a tournament yesterday too. It was a meet and mingle event, so it wasn't a streamed event. That's going to be a nice safety. Woo! That was pretty. That was pretty, man. Jail. Oh man, is that ever jail? That was pretty. I'm telling you, this guy just has some really nice safeties, man. But Derek has a really good knowledge of the table when it comes to kicks and banks. He came up short on that one. Came up short on that one. But take a look at that safety. That was pretty. Nice and simple. All cue ball control here on this one. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, but I had a meet and mingle yesterday. There was 30 people, 30, 33. Yeah, I think it was 32 people that came out yesterday. It was limited at 32, and there was some cancellations and stuff last minute, but there was people that showed up that wanted to just get in anyway, so it worked out even. And it was fun. It was fun, I think it was from 2 till 5, just after 5. I think we finished by like 5:15, so it's just over 3 hours. We did some different kind of pool. People got to know each other. They got to hung out. Everybody got to meet everybody. So it was a fun event. It was a really fun event. And you know, a lot of people were saying like, "Hey, listen, the next one we have, I'm in. Just sign me up. I'm in." So we're gonna have another one. We're gonna try to have one once a month, a meet and mingle. So it's just a chance for you guys to come out, the pool players here from Winnipeg or Manitoba. Just a chance for you to come out and meet other people. So don't take it like a lot. We're trying to make it even with 16 men, 16 women, but it's not like we're trying to pair people up, you know, like dating type thing. It's a meet and mingle, right? That the men and women just kind of keeps it balanced to open the door for maybe potential. Eventually, somebody might, you know, get a little bit further than playing pool. But the idea behind it is more about, you know, people just meeting each other and, you know, hanging out, playing some pool, having somebody that you can call up every now and say, hey, you want to shoot some racks, you know, whatever, right? Maybe you find some teammates, right? There's some people that you never met before and you need some teammates, you know, you're trying to put a team together. It just works out. So we'll be doing it. I guess it'll become a thing. And some people were like, what? Meet and mingle? I mean, what are they playing for? Like, they're not. They're playing to come out. They're coming out and hanging out and getting to know each other. That's all. I think we give them a shot. We gave them gift certificates for the winners, top two teams. So there was four people. Four of them got certificates. I'm not sure if they got any money or not. I didn't handle any of that. All I handled was just running the tournament and organizing it, which Diane did most of the organizing. To be honest, I did the organizing when I got here as far as running the tournament, but Diane did all the talking to people and getting everybody signed up. I got a few people that signed up through my posts. It was good. It was really good, and it was fun. You know, like when I walked in here, there was so many different people in here that I'd never seen before, and it just put a smile on my face to watch so many new people coming out to play and just hang out and get to know each other. And I think the best part of it was that nobody was really playing for anything. They weren't playing for money, so I wasn't getting bitched at. I like those kind of pool players, the ones that don't bitch at me. You know, they don't care about the handicap, they don't care about what they're playing for or anything. They just want to play pool. Those are my favorite kind of pool players, man. I didn't know they existed, but now I know they exist. I don't know if I'm going to have any other tournaments other than the meet and mingles. It was good. But yeah, no, we're not strict on the whole meet and mingle being, you know, 16 men, 16 women. It can be, you know, more than 16 men or more than 16 women. It's just the idea of pairing them up, that's all, and just kind of keeping balance for the teams. There you go, Derek. He says he hates nine ball, man, but he's gonna have to learn to love it if he wants to win this match. He's on the scoreboard anyway, so he's got a little bit of a good feeling towards it. 1-2 or 2-1. He's breaking because his winner breaks. Got a chance to tie it up here. I'll be right back. I have some food that's chilling on the side. I'm gonna come back and say hi to you guys and continue to, you know, keep up with comments. Those of you on YouTube, I'm sorry I haven't been on there yet, but I'll try to get over there right away so I can comment with you guys as well. I gotta eat my food, man. I got a medium rare steak, and it's probably like a well done by now because it's been chilling for a while. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I still got my food, but well, what happened? Derek left. Have to go for a bathroom break, perhaps. There is no other matches, or there are no other matches, so this is the only one. Well, let's do a quick commercial. Well, I don't know if I want to do commercials. Do I want to do commercial? Well, I do like these shirts, so put that up. Gotta wait for it to come back. I don't know why it doesn't start the right way. It always starts wherever it wants to start. These are the ugly Christmas sweaters that you can find at jamloveapparel.com. Go to the website and you'll see them there. They're fresh out. No idea how much they are. I should have checked that out. I'm gonna let this play through because I'm looking for the Christmas tree one. I know it's supposed to be an ugly Christmas sweater, but to me, I feel like it's beautiful. Not this one. This is Mr. Rogers, man. If you like this one, you grew up with Mr. Rogers. It's this one. I love this one, man. Looks good. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he's like, oh, there he is. I thought he quit. I thought he was all like, whatever, man, I'm done. Has to make this come across the middle here. Oh, I was gonna say this is a bit of a missable shot, but I didn't think he would miss it, and it's just one of those diamond table things, man. I'm telling you, these pockets look a little bit deeper on certain shots. Mike Delgado gets a bit of a break, or does he? See here, he's right in the most awkward spot when it comes to this 9 ball. He's got to cut this 9 ball on the top of the 9, which makes it really hard because he's below it. Only way he can kind of sort of do something like that if he was to try to masse it or something like that, but or extremely thin cut it with lots of speed. That's what he went with. And he made it, but it's all about where that cue ball ends, and he just avoids the scratch. Good shot by Mike. He was in a tough one there. Takes a 2-game lead. Breaking next in rack number 5. Looking all right. This is his game. He loves 9-ball, man. He's a big-time 9-ball player. Usually only plays on the 9-footers. So the only thing that's different here is the size of the table, but as far as the knowledge of the game, he's probably one of the most skillful 9-ball players I know. I mean, there's a few of them. There's a few of them out here. And he knows it too because he's faced some of them in the King of the Hill and the 9-ball, and they shut him down. They got a party that's kind of piling up over here, and these guys have no idea these guys are playing in a tournament. This is awkward. I don't know how to tell them, hey, you guys need to back up. I'll show you guys. Pretty big group here on the side of the table. I gotta go talk to them. I'll be right back. I just have to go over there and talk to them to let them know, you know, there's a match going on. They might be on TV too. They appreciate it. They're, okay, well, just let them know when you're in the way. I said, yeah, no problem, you know. So we got a taser. We just tase everyone. Nice attempt. Just missed the one ball. A really good attempt, though. A little too straight on the shot. He's so straight that he's looking at maybe trying to draw this back in between that 6 and 7. He's cheating the angle a little bit here to draw between the 6 and 7 if he's going to go for it. He forced his way up there. Gonna have to play the combination here. No other options, really. He's trying to leave this 3 ball over the pocket to have a follow-up. Oh, he's going to play the cannon shot with a billiard. Even better. Smart shot on that one. Makes the 3, 4 balls next. After that will be the 6. This is where he's got to make a decision. Does he try to play shape for the 6, or does he just set up for the 6-7 combo? I think most of the people would probably set up for a combination, but some might get tempted to get the shape on the 6. You could maybe try the shape of the 6. You could also try to just run into the 6 and, you know, try to get a little lucky on the follow-up. I don't recommend that, you know, slash them kind of pool, but if you're a slasher, well, do what you got to do, man. I ain't going to judge you unless you're playing against me. Then you're going to hear the whole spiel. Yeah, you had no choice there setting up for the combination. I feel like it was the better choice, to be honest. He's going to have a tough time setting up for the 6 ball unless he hits it with some power here. Oh, no, and he missed the shot. Look at that. A huge break for Delgado. Massive break on this one. You have to play off 2 rails here and back and forth. Only way to really get the finish here. Got pretty close to hitting that 3rd rail, too. It would have been okay if you did. But this is perfect. It's got a good angle. Makes the shot a little bit easier like this. Gets on the board. He's down by 1. He's breaking next because his winner breaks. And let's continue to say hi here and catch up on comments. Kimberly Claire, how you doing? Arden Smoke, how you doing? Jonathan McKinney, how many players left? We're down to the last 3. 42 players and we're down to the last 3, man. Not bad, right? Chris Mackey, how you doing? One of the players here and a good friend of Andrew. Just thanks for running a great tourney. It was wonderful catching up with everyone. Cheers, man. Yeah, you're very welcome, man. You know, I got a lot of good feedback from the tournament. I felt like I could have done better for a lot of different things. But everybody was happy with it, and I promise next year it'll be better. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. It's nice to see everyone. It's nice to catch up with a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while. I got a chance to say hi to Tina as well. Andrew's wife, she's here. His kids are here as well, and his teammates are all chilling out and hanging out. Nice to see. Tyrone Desjarlis, what's up, man? I didn't recognize you last time. You know that? I looked at you and it's like, okay, well, I know somebody that tall, but last time I seen you, you were a little on the heavier side. This time when I seen you, you look really slim, man. Good for you. I know you've been working on it, jogging and stuff, right? Good for you. Sean Balakowski, how you doing? Mitch DuPont, Josh Bellick, welcome to the stream. Michael is a movie. That's what it was called. Oh, the one with John Travolta when he was the angel. Thanks. Yeah, that was the movie, man. Like, and that's what I feel like babies have that, right? They have like that special scent that just drives people nuts. So if nobody realizes it, that whatever is going on around you is not natural. It's the baby and the smell of the baby that's making you go all nuts. It's so nuts. Babies have such an impact on people that there'll be women that come around that didn't want to have any more kids, and then they start talking about we need to have another baby. We need to get that fresh smell in our house too. That fresh baby smell. Why aren't the air freshener companies not making money off this? Eddie Cox, how you doing? Travis Bird, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Luciano, is it Luciano Villa or Villa? Welcome to the stream. Gene Pico says your baby is gorgeous. I played snooker yesterday and today. Nice, good for you. I am still not able to make it to the snooker table. For some reason, I thought that I was gonna have enough time to go and train snooker for a month without any issues, and then, my baby was born, and it's been go go go, man. I mean, other than work, I've just been busy, man. I swear to God, I need to have a twin brother that has a twin brother just so we can all, get my work done. I gotta put one of those like now hiring signs on the back of my car. Call me. If you're looking to work and be a part of CUESPORTS Live Manitoba, let me know. All you gotta do is call and you're in, man. Did I sound a little desperate on that one? Good shot. Wins another one. He's tied it up. We're at 3. Karen Skelly Dotson, how you doing? Andre Nolette, Mr. Mario, Blake Martell, how you doing, man? Winning the Saskatchewan event out there. I want to say he's one of our best snooker players here in Manitoba, but there's some people that will say they're better. But I don't know, man. I think nobody can really beat this guy. I mean, some people can, but I think if you were to go on a toe-to-toe long race against Blake Martell, he'll beat you more than not. Doc Archibald, how you doing? Shane Selling, welcome. Deb Wanamaker, welcome to the stream. $45 a sweater, says Gord. And no air freshener, says Laura Berg, because they would have to include the poo diaper, son, too. That's funny. John Quincy, how you doing, man? Paul Rafford, Corky Vallon, welcome. Not like he made a ball. Looks like he might have a shot on the one. He's got an angle to go through here for the two. The two sitting on the bottom rail. It might grace that 4-ball a little bit and change the angle, pushing towards the 5 maybe, but maybe not. Oh, he missed the shot. And that was all happening, but he missed the shot, so that's the only reason why it didn't happen the way that I was describing it, but it should have. And Mike will come up, kind of just try to figure out the puzzle on this one. The only thing I can really see is maybe like a combination of the 7. Safety would be another option. Drawing some lines, man. I don't know what's going on, but it looked like a bit of a master plan. got a plan. He's got a plan. And look at that. Nice little safety. He still got him, but you know, not by a lot, but he got him pretty good. I'm telling you, this guy's creative when it comes to his safety play. He just sees angles, man. That's all from 9-ball experience playing on the 9-footers. And I mean, he wasn't supposed to run into that ball. Had he not ran into that ball, he would have been even better behind that 6 and 5. We'll just make a jump attempt and hit the one. Good hit. He's left the chance here for Mike, though. The only thing that saves him here is that there's no follow through forward angle for him to get shape on the 2. Unless he was trying to bank this, then he could. He's just playing safe because he sees he can't get the shape on the 2 ball, so there's no sense of making a shot for no reason. That's disciplined 9-ball right there. Smash and break, man. He's got a chase shot here. Combo or billiard on the 9. He's going for the billiard here. Oh, what a nice try, man. What a nice try. Came up a little bit short, though. Figured he had no choice but to settle for the longer, harder cut. What a nice shot that was. Really nice shot. It wasn't extremely difficult, but it was difficult, especially on a diamond. I have to force this off the rail. Draw it back, though. It's better. Checking to see if he's got it or not. So close to the horn that he thought he might not have had it. But he did. He was fine. And he's going to tie this game at 4 now. Almost felt like you had to carve out a rack on that one, but it was just the work on the table, that's all. Tied at 4. Who's going right? Who's going to the right? Whose coin is going to the right? Yours is that one? Okay, so it's 4-4 then. I don't think he moved his coin. Yeah, no, it's 4-4. They're tied up. He just had to move his coin. Gene Peacock says, now I played 9-ball on Monday, 8-ball on Tuesday, practice both on Thursday, and snooker on Friday or Friday and Saturday. Good for you. Good for you. That means you're going to be on your way to, being in top form. Playing that much. As long as it's all positive play, right? And not, like pointless play, right? There's a difference. What I mean by that is, play that pushes you to compete better, right? If it's doing that for you, then you're going to get real good real fast. Heriberto Marasigan, welcome to the stream, or bienvenido. Ron Hoger, welcome to the stream. Pablito Aboga, how you doing? Welcome. Laura says, I think there's audio issues. It's on and then off. Yeah, no, so what's going on is that I have the noise filters on because they have music playing at full blast in the background. So anytime that I don't speak, it will pick up the music that's playing in the background, then I'll get hit for the copyrights. But when I have these noise filters, what happens is that when I stop speaking, it just cuts out everything, right? But then when I speak in again, it'll open up and then you can hear. Problem is that sometimes everything is off balance, is not calibrated right, so then there's some abrupt on and off moments. Kind of like relationships. There's some serious on and off moments sometimes in relationships. But we don't want to talk about that because it's Saturday. Some of you guys are trying to keep your relationship. Oh, he almost got lucky on the lead, but not quite. And I don't think he's giving him a shot to the corner, but there's definitely room for safety or a little bit of creativity or a combo, whichever one he's looking for. You can see here is a pretty decent lineup from the 1 to the 3, but it's a bit of a backcut on the 1. Safety is the way that he should be going. Gonna play the combo and it's gonna go in. Nice shot. But does he get a follow-up? He does not get a follow-up. That's a good combo. A little wobbly, but it went in. Fortunately, did not get a good shot on the 1 ball, so he's got no choice but try to figure this out once again. Perhaps maybe a kick shot or maybe just a simple roll-up safety shot. He's looking at going for the gusto here. The kick shot on the 1 is what he's calling. He's not calling, he's going for it. Oh, and then he's going to end up scratching the cue ball. And Mike Delgado will have a chance to maybe get on the hill first here. This table is definitely there for him. Just a little bit of work, not a whole lot. Enough to keep you focused anyway. Gene says CUESPORTS Live is also streaming the Hui Memorial. Yeah, so that's a Barry Hui Memorial. They've had it now for a few years. And it just kind of worked out. Just kind of worked out that we all had tournaments at the same weekend. It wasn't like I wasn't trying to compete with him or anything like that, but this is the weekend when our friend passed away, so I wanted to honor him on the weekend that he passed away to have a true memorial, and so we're doing so. But on that note, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in throughout the streams throughout today. Those of you that liked and shared the stream, I appreciate that as well. And I also appreciate those that, went over and watched some of the guys stream as well in Calgary because, Ben and Grant, they haven't been streaming a whole lot lately. So it's nice when they're out there and they're streaming. I appreciate it myself anyway. People are cheering and celebrating back there. They got a pretty big party going on in the back. It's pretty busy here, but it's always pretty busy here. And not just with pool players. I'm talking about like a lot of the walk-in traffic. They got a lot of people that come in here to hang out and have parties and hang out with their friends and stuff. I came in here earlier with a tournament, and there was a painting class going on earlier. There was a birthday party, and then now there's another big party back there. Looks like a retirement party, perhaps. Then you got a couple of people that came in large groups here hanging out. It's always kind of like that here. It's just good vibes in this place. That's all it is. The location is good. The parking lot, there's ample parking all around. And the service is great. Like I said, the food is great. And the atmosphere is just bumping all the time. I didn't really think he's going to have much of a hard time with this rack. He made it look a little bit harder than it should have been, though. Off the record, Mike. He's on the hill, 5-4. He's breaking for the match. Winner of this will have to try to double dip Larry Hunter. Can they do it? I don't know, man. Sensei's in the house and he's here to play. The final touch on the table. Lines up for the 9. And he's going to win this match with a score of 6-4. Larry Hunter is going to grab his cues. And I'm going to update the scoreboard. And now we're moving into the championship match. Give me 1 second. I got to pay Derek. Somebody kicked the tripod. I had to straighten it out a little bit. Maybe drop it down a little bit. All right, so I'm just laughing at these guys. Championship match. I got to set up the scoreboard here. And guys are premieres, yeah, so just straight race to 4. Race to 4, winner breaks. And then if it goes to the B side, then I guess there'll be race to 6, winner breaks. First one is race to 4, winner breaks. Derek, I'm going to take a picture of you and Errol. I'll do it right away. Just let me set this up, and I'll take your picture right there. Okay, I got to put Mike on the right, and we'll put Larry on the left because he won the A side. So technically, he gets the honor of being on the left side. It is a straight race to 4. Scoreboard has been updated. Championship match. I'll be right back. I just have to go and take a picture real quick of these guys. All right, so we're in rack number 1. Championship match. Winner breaks. Larry Hunter has not played in a little while, but he's here playing now. And he's got no choice but to just get in the game. People around them, loud noise. You know what? I could take the filters off now. Yeah, baby, freedom. Woo. I don't have to like talk the whole time anymore. If I got paid by word, I'd be rich. Because I tell you, man, with these noise filters, like, I just don't shut up. I mean, I just took them off, and I still haven't shut up. Oh, Jesus. I go after me, man, all the time. You don't need to come after me. I'm good on my own. Yeah, so I took the noise filters off, so we're not going to have any issues with sound at all. It's going to be good. You'll be able to hear everything now. Keeping the relationship, at least for Saturday night. That's right, Laura. A lot of people would be mad right now if it wasn't because we saved the day on that one. You're watching one on the laptop, one on the cell. Nice, Tyler Richter. How you doing, man? Great night for streaming. Yeah, that's nice, man. Then you're supporting both. That's awesome. Appreciate that. And I'm sure those guys appreciate it too. We all do. Anytime that people tune in and watch our streams, we appreciate it. We appreciate all of it. The liking, the sharing, the whole works. You guys are awesome. Nita Delgado, how you doing? Welcome. Carrie Delgado says, bring home the bacon, Mike Delgado. Well, you know, he's a really, really good player, and I find that on the 9-ball side, you know, he's usually the more dominant player because he just has the most experience when it comes to 9-ball. But when it comes to 8-ball, you know, that's where things kind of get interesting, you know, because what happened there? I didn't see what happened there. Mike won that game, though. That's when things get interesting, I was saying, because, you know, bar box playing is one thing. Playing on a diamond is another, right? These guys both don't really play on the diamonds that often, but if anything, Mike comes out here a little bit more often than Larry ever does. But Larry's a really good player, and he's got a nice little finesse style of play, which is perfect for the diamond tables. And right now, he kind of started off with a loss, so he's not happy about it, but I think in the 8-ball battle, you know, it would be a really close battle, and I like to lean towards Larry winning it. But when it comes to the 9-ball battle, I'm not sure. I feel like Mike would have the advantage there. Rack number 2, he's leading by 1. Smash and break. Absolutely smashed it. Did good to keep his body down too. And, well, he didn't get a whole lot of options to start, but he's got some options, I guess. He's got the stripes anyway. Absolutely smashed it. Joe Young, how you doing? Dennis Day, welcome. Jeff Clare, how you doing? I gotta pass those tickets to whoever wanted to, because they wanted tickets and we haven't done that official thing. I don't know what to do with these tickets, Jeff. I've never received tickets or transferred them, but somebody said all I gotta do is accept them and then just forward them to the next person. I think that's what they told me. So, but it was one of Andrew's teammates I wanted. Shannon Ducharme won a pair of CFL playoff tickets for tomorrow. I don't know. I think it was Andrew's teammate that won the other pair of CFL tickets. Both of them are nice seats. You're sitting in the 16th line, on the 16th row, right in the middle. Shannon was selling his. I think they were valued at $250 each. He was selling his for $150 for the set for the pair. Oh, I can't believe he missed that shot. Oh, no. That's going to cost him. Larry jumped to his cue, man. He's ready to go. Justin Joel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. By the way, if anybody is just tuning in, and let's say you're watching on Facebook, you guys can maybe help me by going to my YouTube channel and subscribing to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is, the link is in the in the post for the stream. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go find it here. I'm gonna switch it up, and I'm gonna post it here for you guys on the Facebook stream too. Hang on. Just in case. All right, so there it is. I just put the link for my YouTube channel. Well, not my YouTube channel, but the link to this stream right now, which will take you over to my YouTube channel. But if you guys want to help me out, maybe you guys can over to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if I can do it, but it seems to be like quite an effort. It's like when my wife wants me to go out shopping with her. It's like, oh, come on, man. That's what it feels like right now when I'm looking at the 1,000 subscribers and I got like 100. I think I'm at 106 now. So I'm slowly working my way up. Really slow. But if you guys want to help out, that's a great way to help me out. You guys can like and share the stream, of course. That's another way of helping me out. That creates exposure. But when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, it kind of opens the doors a little bit for me to be able to make some money from the streams, which I'm not going to be rich off the streams, obviously. But if I can make some money back from the streams, it's just a way to make some money, cover some of my lunch breaks. Not that I get too many. Maybe help out with some of the other stuff, like adding money to special events like this one. But yeah, it's just a good way where you're all you're really doing is just subscribing to the channel, and you help make a difference. Really, it's almost like the same thing as if you were giving me money, almost, right? But you're not. You're just subscribing to the channel. Let's get that clear, okay? I don't want to deter you from going over there and subscribing, man. As soon as I said it's like giving me money, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I don't know if I want to hit subscribe. I'm the same way too. Like, no, I can't do it, man. What do you mean I got to give you money? The thing says free. A nice shot. He kind of going a little bit too far there, but he's good. He's got a nice angle. He can come up table perfectly for the 3. What he's got to watch out for here is that he doesn't end up with an angle where that cue ball is going to run off the 3 into the 12, because that might make it harder for him to get shaped for the 8. But he doesn't want to draw this all the way back, go all the way up to the top of the table, and end up behind the 14 and 12. That would be the absolute worst thing that can happen to him. And that's exactly what's going to happen to him. So that was the problem with playing perfection. And I recognize this, right? I've seen it so many times when I try to play perfect shape and I get burnt. It was going to happen. If he played it that way, it was going to happen. And he's going to have no choice but to, resort to some masterful skills here and try to come up with a nice kick shot on this 3. It's almost like a do or die, but it's not really a do or die, but it could be. Because it is a race to 4, it's a quick race. It's going to hit that stripe. That's going to be a foul. And the worst thing about it is he's opened up that 12 and the 14, which was really the only problem balls for Mike. Now with the ball in hand, he can get them both out of the way without any real hassles. They're great. I think like the TVs are just way too loud right now. There's people down the street that are like telling the neighbors to turn down the volume, and it's us. It's a little loud over here. I guess it's Christmas season, so that's going to be loud wherever you go. Do we call it Christmas season still, or is it holiday season? I want to be politically correct. I'm usually not, but today I want to be. Yeah, he's got full control of this table. I can't see him really screwing this up. There's just no reason to screw this up unless you're trying to, be a little bit extra. Although he did have a jump shot earlier on a draw. And he wasn't trying to be extra. Well, yeah, he was trying to be extra there because he was adjusting the angle. I remember now. Problem with his shot is that he actually wants to take the 13 ball, but then the 10 ball is the one that he should be taking. But the angle is off, so he's got to drop back, so he doesn't like that. But it really doesn't matter. He just has a bit of an angle on this 13 ball, and he just comes across and makes the 8 ball in the same pocket as his 13. So it's really not that big of a deal. But he had to take a second to recognize that was the answer for him to kind of figure out how to continue from there on. Ooh, he played that a little bit too heavy, man, but he's okay. He almost lost that cue ball in the side pocket. He'll make the 8 and avoids all scratches there. Takes a 2-game lead. He's breaking because it's winner breaks. A chance to get on the hill first. And we're going to have to maybe find out how good of a 9-ball game Larry has because it's starting to look like we're going to go into a second set. This is set number 1 of the championship match. Championship match. Rack number 3. Mike Delgado to break, and he's looking to close this match. He wants to get into the hill first, or onto the hill first, and he's got a chance to do it here, but he came up dry on the break, so Larry will have his chances to maybe get on the scoreboard and perhaps fight back in the short race to 4. Of course, you're going to need some things to work out for you, which is usual, right? First thing is, having your opponent come up dry, which just happened. Second thing is having a shot to shoot at, which he does have. The third thing is just trying to avoid some situations at the table and get the finish, man. Pretty simple. Or so it sounds. Smart shot there. He's got a little bit of a follow-up here on the 12. He's looking for an angle on the 15 to break out the 10 ball, which is good. I'll be right back. Well, he's done good with that opportunity there. Found a way to capitalize, ran the table, got on the scoreboard. That's going to help him. That right there, that win officially puts him in the battle. And I always talk about that You're not really in the battle until you're in the battle, and what that means is every time you're playing against someone, it is a battle, but not until you start playing in the match. And he's just got a chance to start playing in the match. He's warmed up now. He's going into rack number 4 with a little bit of extra confidence, looking to tie up the match. That was a key shot there on the 2-ball. He almost changed his mind there and went onto the 4-ball, which, you know, was an easier shot, but to continue to find the finish after making that 4-ball was going to be a lot tougher than him just taking that tough 2-ball on like he did. I think that the decision there to take the 2-ball might have been the difference here for him to be able to try to get the finish on this rack. And he's still not out. I mean, he still has to earn it. He's got a really tight wind on this 8-ball. And he's shooting over the ball, which kind of limits what he can do as far as trying to draw off the cushion or play spin off the cushion. He's almost got to play this as natural as he can with a lot of left-hand spin and trying to check off the 1 rail just below the 10 and then come off the other rail just above the 10. That's really tough to do here. But he does have about, I think he's got about a half a ball to work with. Oh no, he's right over the ball, as you guys can see here. This is a difficult shot. We're going to leave it at this angle so you guys can appreciate the difficulty behind it. If he gets past, he's going to be perfect. Oh, he does not. And now he's going to be stuck looking at a possibility of a jump shot, maybe. I don't think he has any other option here. Yeah, that's an option if you want to kick it. That might be okay too. He's taking measurement. Well, he didn't make it, but he didn't really give him all in hand either, so Mike's going to have to earn this win, but the win is definitely there. And this is not for the match, this is just for the rack, but this rack is definitely there. All the work is done. All the breakouts are already broken out. All he's got to do is just make the shots and try to stay away from running out of position. smart that he tried to make the effort to get shape for the 9 here.
Oh, that's good. Tips and her advice for you. Investment advice the way you want it. That's the VNEA. Brandon Holiday. Brandon. Brandon. A taste of blood. Whoa. 10 times more beneficial. What a cake. I know.
Took the somewhat harder shot for the easier finish there. Good players will always do that. They just understand what's at stake if they don't go for the harder shot. So they usually take the harder shot. It's different, you know, when you're a good player, you take hard shots a lot, but only because of the right shots to take. When you're aspiring to become that kind of player, you take a lot of hard shots all the time, only because you're trying to be like that other player. It's different. It's almost like it's a miscommunication in the translation there, because it makes you feel like, you know, if you want to be good, you gotta take hard shots all the time, but that's not it. You know, you just take the hard shots when you're supposed to. And I'm telling you, you know, you're gonna face, like, on average, you're gonna face 1 tough shot per rack. On average. Unless you're like me, you know, then you might have to face like 2 or 3 really rough shots per rack. But normally, the nature of law when it comes to pool is that you're going to have 1 difficult shot per rack. And that's going to be the shot that makes you or breaks you in the rack. You know, and that could be, you know, a simple thing as deciding to go for the really hard shot or playing a really smart safety, because that's part of it too. Or, you know, deciding to go for the big shot that you know you have to make if you want to get the finish, and then you make it and you get the finish. Each player knows their moment. They all know when they're inside and outside of the matrix. Some people don't know, and they're always outside. They think they're inside, but they're always outside. We ain't gonna talk about you guys though, because we appreciate you guys. Hey, by you guys, yes, I'm talking about myself too. That's why I laugh. Smash and break. He made a few on that one. He's got a puzzle, though. Definitely has a puzzle. And, oh, man, I don't know. I feel like you want to go for low ball, but low ball is gross. Well, it's not too bad, I guess. You can start off with a combination, which is most of your problems, I guess. The 8-ball's tough. I don't know, maybe the stripes are better, but if you're going to take the stripes, you can't really start off with much except for maybe that 15. And then that 12 ball sitting above that 1, it's really difficult to break out unless you use the angle on a 13 to be able to get onto it. And it would have to be just a 13, because the way the table is set up right now, anything else won't get on that breakout. He's playing safety. Figures he ain't got a whole lot to work with, but neither does his opponent, so he's going to force his hand instead and make him come up with a decision on the opening shot. Just playing safety back.
With the NHL, see highlights of every goal from every team by every player this season. What proof do you need? Do you need time to pass? Bend, rock, statues to be built. You know that these guys, this moment, this play, maybe you already see more speed, more skill.
It's a bit of a battle to see who takes what here, because this table is not really that great. And at least from this angle, it's not going to get any better, but from the top side, maybe. Yeah, the battle's just going to continue. They both know what's at stake here. This rack is probably the most important rack. For Mike, he can win the match. For Larry, he's got a chance to be able to tie things up if he wins it. I think you kind of roll up and freeze up to this 3-ball here. Yeah, like that. Because now that changes things for the solids too. And Mike with a quick response there on that one. So now this table has become a little bit more complicated for sure. He's going to try to play this up and down. It's not bad. Mike's assessing to see if he's got an opportunity here or not. I mean, he can make that 3-ball. So he sort of has an opportunity here. I think that 1-ball's out far enough where it's not really blocked by the 12. I don't mind taking this 3-ball here. He's taking a look at it. It's a good idea. That's the 4-ball that's sitting right next to that 3-ball, or just above it. Great shot. Needs to come up good for the 2-ball, which he has. And he's going to want that 2-ball. Only because that's going to help him to get up to the 7. Oh, I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm not sure, man, because that 4-ball's there, right? So that 4-ball is kind of a problem. Not so much of a problem if you take that 1-ball now, then you know that kind of opens up everything, but you still don't have a shot on the 4-ball. I don't think you can actually see this 1-ball flush from here, but maybe you can. Now I like the shot on the 2-ball because you're perfect to line up for the 7-ball. But from the 7, you'd have to find a way to get perfect on that 1 or end up perfect on that 4 so you can draw back for the 1. It's not impossible. It's definitely there, but it's a matter of whether or not he recognizes that possibility, which I think he will. Looks like he has. Yeah, he's playing it like he's going to do this. So we're looking to play this with a little bit of right hand spin off the top right corner. We're going to get the cue ball to come back, hopefully, if everything goes as planned, in between that 15 and the 13. And we're shaping up for the 4 in the bottom right corner. That's the goal here. But if not, then we got the 1-ball. But if you get onto the 4-ball and you get somewhat straight, you can just make the 4 draw back for the 1. You got the finish. If you can land shape on the 4-ball, you can shape over for the 1-ball too, which isn't too bad. So either the 4 or the 1. Oh, he's going to go in there and try to break it out. Now, that was not part of my plan whatsoever. That was his plan, and I'm not sure if that worked out. He's throwing his hands up as if that hasn't worked out. But to me, it looks like he's got a shot on the 1-ball still. So he has a shot to follow up with. I just don't think he's got the finish. And the angle on the 1 doesn't necessarily help him to get back onto that 4. He has a little angle there where he can draw into that 4 and 9 and split them up a little bit. No guarantee he's going to have a shot on the 4-ball after, though. And this rack, it's come down to this shot. Playing safety. I'm not sure about that shot. I'm not sure what he was thinking here. I mean, he didn't sell the form or anything like that, but he had a chance. There was an opportunity there to maybe get the finish. I just don't know if he made the right shot. I mean, safety would have been an okay call to make there. I just don't know if his safety was the right one. I guess we'll find out right away, though, depending on what happens here. If Larry can find a finish through this, then, well, the shot was not as good as planned. But if Larry turns the table over, then I guess that was a genius move from Mike Delgado. Larry's got lots of room to play safety here, though, so he doesn't have to force anything yet. Trying to make the shot to the corner, and he's going to make it. He played that ever so gently, almost pocket weight. A little bit harder, he might have scratched that cue ball. So now all he's got to do here is set up for the 15 ball and a follow through angle to set up for the 13 next. Once he makes that 13 ball, he can just draw back gently for the 9 ball, either set it up for the corner or the side, whichever way he's going to go. Well, he might have to take this 14 ball now and play shape with the 13 next. Needs a little bit of extra pace on this one. Taking a good reset here. Didn't feel comfortable on the shot. It's important to listen to your instincts, man. If you're about to shoot and something doesn't feel right and you pop up, you stand right up and you reset. It's the most important thing and the best thing you can do for yourself. Wow, he almost scratched that. And he was trying to get up a little bit further. But he said he moved the 8 ball a little bit, asking if he wants him to move it back. And June Delgado. It's got the Philippine flags going down. Cheryl Evans, George Monroe, welcome. Thank you, Peter Adams, for, if you're talking about subscribing to my YouTube channel, thank you, I appreciate that, man. And you know, there's kind of a bonus because I haven't done it yet, but I am going to start training. And when I come train here, I am going to be streaming some of my stuff, some of my training sessions. So when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll get a chance to see some of the stuff that normally I would not post on CUESPORTS Live. I don't usually post my training sessions on CUESPORTS Live, but on my own page I can, and technically the YouTube channel is kind of like my own page. He's got to keep it simple here, just make the shot. He's got to watch out not to get hooked behind that 4 ball. You try to draw into the 4 ball just to make sure, but I just try to focus on making the shot and getting the shape here. Great shot by him. Really, really nice shot. Stops the bleeding. He's on the board again. 3-2 or 2-3, whichever you want to look at it. Winner breaks, so he's breaking next in rack number 6. Looking to tie things up here. We've been spoiled today. We've had tons of hill matches, man. And I'm telling you, it's the pool gods are in the house. You know, they're doing everything they can to give us a very entertaining Andrew Thomas Memorial. And so far it's been great. I'm telling you, lots of great matches, lots of hills, lots of intensity. It's been a little bit of everything here today. Larry Hunter looking to tie things up on this one. Goes to grab his breaker, and here we go. Rack number 6. Larry Hunter to break. Looking for a chance to tie up the match. Makes the 6 off the break. Cue ball's coming down table. It looks like it's going to give him something, but not a whole lot. Stripes are looking all right. He's got a shot on the solids too if he wants to take those. You can see here from this angle. He's got a cut on that 7. And if he wants to go stripes, well, he might have to start off with that 14 ball that's sitting at the top left corner. I think normally you may not start there, but I feel like you might have no choice but to start there. I mean, maybe you can see something on the 11 ball, and if you can, then you'll just make that 11 ball first, which to me would be better as a starting point, because that 14 could help you break out that 15 ball. Taking low ball is the more complicated way to go, but if he's feeling confident in his game and, you know, you can see the lines for the puzzle to get resolved, then you have to trust your instincts and go with what you know, man. Don't listen to the commentator. He's left-handed. Oh, wait, he's left-handed too. You should be listening to me, man. See? Should have gone solid or stripes. A real left-handed player. No, I'm just kidding. That's why he's so good. I was always wondering why this guy's so good. It's because he's a lefty. That's lefties, man. We're dangerous on the pool table. Sometimes we're a little too creative for our own good, though. And by we, I mean me. It's okay, though. I don't judge. Not myself, anyway. Ian Cape, another one of our players from earlier. Jeannie La, how you doing? Shanna McKay, Tracy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Henry Gagne, welcome to the stream. He's in a bit of a puzzle here, but he's got a 3 ball to look at. Maybe make something work from there. Makes the 4 ball. And he's opened up the table a little bit better on this one now. Still has a little bit of extra work to do here, and that's the 5 ball and the 1 ball. Unfortunately for him, those are the 2 biggest problems. And he doesn't have a lot of options here for dealing with them. I wonder if you try to make that 2 ball come off the rail into the 14 from the backside, pushing the 14 into that 15 and 5. And then you have the 3 balls a follow-up shot. If you open up that 5 in a good spot, you might be able to, you know, find the finish on the 1 ball or break it on the 1 ball also. He can make the 3 and he can make the 2 ball after, but I feel like if you make the 2 ball now, you have a better chance to maybe open up that 15 and 5, and then you would have guaranteed escape shot with the 3. He might have the 5 to the side right now, never mind. It looks like he's calling it anyway. Oh, it went. It looks like he might have the shot on the corner here, bottom right corner on the 1 ball also, but he's not looking at it right now. Let's take a look from this angle. No, he doesn't have it. Ain't nothing going on that one there. Needs a little bit of creativity here to be able to get the finish. Did a good job there on getting the ball into the pocket, but most importantly, opening up the 1 ball. If he's got the shot on the 3, he could just make the 3 and get lined up for the 1. If not, he's going to be stuck taking the 1. Oh, man. He thought he could see enough of the 3, but he couldn't. And, oh, I don't know if he got lucky. He's rolled up on that 10 ball. It looks like he did get lucky. Mike's going to take a little walk around, so we're going to take a little peek. You can see here, he's right frozen to it. He's standing in the way now. There we go. You can see he's right frozen to it. Now, he does have a shot on the 15, but he doesn't have a shot on the 14. So the only way he can kind of really make anything happen here is trying to back cut that 15 into a combination for the 14. Either that or a safety, which is what looks like what he's planning to do here now. And he's got to be careful on this safety because he's got to thin cut this. He's got to hit it plus come off the rail. Oh, that was perfection. Absolute perfection on that one. And he's turned a tough situation into a really advantageous one here, because if Larry can't hit his ball with a ball in hand, Michael Delgado is more than likely going to finish his first set and win the first set. Everything kind of goes down to him hitting this one ball here or the 3 ball. He's going to miss them both. That's going to give Michael Delgado a ball in hand. And Larry Hunter is not impressed right now. Yeah. Did you know that it was in the way? Did you know that the 1 ball was in the way? Or did you think you could throw around it? It didn't go. You couldn't make the 1 to the corner either? Oh, yeah. So you were scared of the shot, you're saying? I'm kidding, bro. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, you know, if you don't give him a ball in hand, this one you might be okay, but with a ball in hand, you know, it's looking tough on you now. Raced 4 on this one. On the B side, he wanted to go to 6, which is what you guys should be going to, but you guys can go to 5 if you want to, because you're both the same. Now you can ask him. The last player asked him to go to 5. He said he wanted to go to 6, and he went to 6 against Randy too. All right, just talking to Larry here on the side. Nick Castle, how you doing? Jared Spence, what's up, man? Ian Swenson, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure what he's doing here. To me, it looked like it was a pretty standard table, but perhaps he's seeing that there's a little bit of complications here and he's trying to be exact on this shot to the next. Was that the plan? I thought he was concerned about that 12 and that, what is that, 15 or 11? Can't tell. And interesting, he came all the way through here, but he didn't take that 9 ball. I guess it doesn't really help him for the finish, though. This way makes a little bit more sense. Now, how do you play this? Do you play this through for shape for the 12? Do you roll this up simply for the 11 or the 15, whichever ball that is that's right below it? That was the 11 ball. So that's not bad. He's opened up a little bit more options here. He's got a good angle now. And he's going to want to come in between this 11 and the 9 ball. You could try to play the shape for the 9 first, just getting to the left side of the table. Yeah, and that's the option there. They'll be to the side or to the bottom right corner. If he can get shape for the 9 there to the side, that's the most natural way for him to get the finish here. Did he play that the way he wanted to play it? I don't think so. Felt like it was a little off here. But because he went off the 2 rails, it makes me feel like it was intentional, the shape on this one. He's going to have to power this through off the bottom rail, it looks like. I don't think this is the shape that he was trying to get. And I wonder, do you even just try going for that 12 or that 11 ball, I mean? I guess not. It's a bit of a tough cut. The problem here is he doesn't have that follow-through angle that he really wants, so he's going to have to draw back off the bottom rail and back up. Oh, he had enough to get through. I'm not sure what he was stressing over about. That was the way to play the shot, was to play it through. But he looked so stressed, like as if he didn't have the possibility there. Gotta shoot over the 8 ball. Trying to play up here for the 8 ball on the side. Might have come up a little bit short, but the shot is available. He doesn't have to worry about scratching here. So that allows him just to make the shot. He can hit it with some pace and some confidence, a little bit of side spin, or he can just hit this with this medium pace, take the cue ball up to the top of the table and leave it there. A little bit of spin, a little bit extra pace and some confidence is the way to go. And Mike Delgado will win the first set. I got to update the scoreboard here on the challenge bracket.
What was the score with you and Derek? 6 for you, but what do you have? 3? 6-4?
I got to update the scores here because I don't have it updated. And that's going to take us to the championship match up top. So I got to set up the first score here on this one. And that was 4-2. Well, so it didn't go to the hill. That's the first. That's the second one that didn't go to the hill. Sorry. Why didn't it let me do it? 2, 4. All right, and we're in the final match now. The last one of the night. And we're going to flip the scoreboard here real quick. And
What did you guys decide? You guys going to 5 or 6? 6, okay.
so they are going to 6. Even race now. It was even race in the last one also. All right, the scoreboard has been reset. We're on set number 2 now. First rack, it is 9 ball, winner breaks. 9 ball break counts. You can early combo the 9 as well. 3 foul rules in effect. And other than that, the 2 ball has to be racked at the back. That's the only other rule. I'll be right back. Looks like he's selling for the combination here. Doesn't have to hit this hard. He can just hit this at slow to medium stroke or speed. I call speed stroke. I guess it's actually called stroke speed. That's really what it's called. I'm not that technical. Looking to strike first, and he does. 1-0. Winner breaks, so he's breaking next. The time is 10:36, and it's just taken long here on the last few matches, but up until 6:30, where we're down to, I think, like 6 players left. No, I'm lying. There was more than that. I think at 6:30, we had like 10 players left. 10 or 12 players left at that time. And I kind of said that, you know, at first, like all the rounds were going to be somewhat fast because everybody's just kind of swinging, right? But then when you get to like the money rounds, when you get to the serious ones that are getting into the serious cash, I think things just kind of slow down naturally because everybody's trying to win more money, right? So the shots take a little bit longer. There's a little bit more focus at the table and that kind of stuff too, which just slows down the matches all in general. I made a request when I first came in today and we started a tournament that for everybody just to play the matches, you know, and if they had to take a break, if they absolutely had to take a break, then take a break. But just to try to avoid taking, you know, small breaks in between racks for no reason. And so far, I feel like everybody did a good job on that today because the matches went well. They were fast. There wasn't a whole lot of delays. We didn't have a lot of times where, you know, there was open tables and no matches or people standing around waiting for a match. There just wasn't a whole lot of that today. And all of that, I got to tell you right now, man, because I give credit where credit is due. A lot of it is because of Kia and her help today. I always try to respect those that do what they do, and when they do it good, you know, they get recognition for it, and I feel like she did a great job today. Trying to make the cut on the 2, and he's going to come up short, but he would have been bad on the shape for the 3 anyway. Or maybe he was playing a safe. I don't know. It kind of worked out like a safe anyway. I guess we'll never know. He ain't never going to tell us. Andreas Wandeska, how you doing? I'm not sure, Timothy Bone. I would like to. What's up, Rodell? How you doing? Sean DeFlett. Iman Khan, welcome to the stream. Dallas Head, Ross Yellowhorn, welcome to the stream, guys. Wayne Nagel, Scott Martin, how's everybody doing today? Perry Gilbert, welcome to the stream. Judas Azakrag, sorry. Welcome to the stream. A little bit too much pace on that one. It's just going to slow down just in time. Nice shot on the 7. Good pace on the cue ball to get up for the 8 ball. He was trying to be a little bit too perfect on that one, a little too fancy. He's going to get tested on it. He's not happy with himself. He realizes he let go there a little bit too soon. Get in there. And it does. 2-0. He's breaking next. Winner breaks. Looking to keep the momentum going his way. Anybody's game in 9-ball, and it can happen so quick, man. I'm telling you. 9-ball is such a fast-paced game. 1 second, you're up by 4 racks. Next second, you know the guy's up on you by 1. Just the way it is. I was watching that shot from the sidelines, and it looked almost like it hopped on him a little bit. A bit of a miscue on that one. What's up, Errol McIver? How you doing, man? What else says, hey, Roddy, how much dough is up for grabs? Ian Cave says, you did a great job also. You did a great job today also. Thanks, Rod. Thanks, Ian. I appreciate that, man. I feel like I came up short, you know, I really do. I was, you know, Andrew to me was like a really special guy, and I wanted to give him, you know, a really great memorial with everything, you know, and I feel like he deserves so much for the kind of person that he was in this world. And I know a lot of people are saying that, you know, it was good, it was organized, it was, you know, they had fun and all that kind of stuff. But I know that I could have been a little bit better yet. And next year I will be. This one was kind of rushed. I mean, we talked about it, like, say 2 weeks ago, and then I just put it together. And we were worried. We were worried that, you know, it was going to be like a late night, you know, 2 in the morning. We still had 10 players playing kind of thing. But it ended up working out pretty good. I mean, we're in the championship match now, and it's almost 11 o'clock. So considering it was 42 players to start, I think that's really good pace. There are days where we have 22 players on a Sunday, for example, and we'll be there till like 12:30, almost 1. Though there has been times where we had 32 players on a Sunday and we've been finished before 12 and 1. I think a lot of it just depends on how the players are playing that day. And little things like this, you know, having the winter breaks really kind of sped things up a little bit, especially when the players are playing well. 2-1, he's on the scoreboard in the second set. Winnipeg Jets and the Calgary Flames are playing right now, and what a battle they're having. Fights and everything going on in that hockey game. Is that Dubois getting into a fight? I still can't see what happened. I kind of missed it. Oh, he spun around their goalie? Is that what it was? I guess anytime somebody touches a goalie in a hockey game, usually the defenders are on your case and they're roughing you up for it. 2-1, and it looks like Larry's going to get a huge break on this one. Scratch out the break, ball in hand. Cable's looking not too bad. It's got the 1, the 3, the 5, and then he's got to get down to the 6, and then the 7, 8, 9, and he's done. Pretty easy, right? As long as he plays shape the right way, I guess it is. I think the question is, can you play shape the right way? Ah, looks like he can. I thought he was going to try to play that one ball the other way that he was trying to play. This is the way that he should have been playing, but he was worried about that side pocket, and he just hit that horn, so he's okay. Going to get behind that 7 ball, and he snugged right up to it. Absolute worst case scenario on that one. I'm not sure what you do here, man. You can see some of that side rail, not a whole lot. He's going to have to almost masse this off the cushion, man, and then try to get a 2-rail kick shot going. Back and forth, the Z style. I don't think you can hit it from here. Let's see. Oh, he was close. And he shouldn't have stopped that cue ball because it could have maybe bumped that 7 ball up and put her in a bad spot. I mean, given that Mike had a ball in hand, he would have solved it anyway, but at least if you move the ball in a difficult spot, you have a small chance to be able to get back to the table. It's kind of a touchy one because in some pro events, if you touch the cue ball while it's still moving, it's a foul. But in this case, it was going to be a foul anyway. Oh, Mr. Dave Strachan's here. Good stuff. Good to see him here. Maggie Levin was trying to make her way here, but she wasn't able to get a ride. She was trying to be here too. There was a lot of people that wanted to be here today that just weren't able to make it because it was just not enough time for them to be here, man. And I apologize, guys. I could have waited a little bit longer to set this up, but truthfully, you know, I have a pretty busy schedule just normally in my life, and I have to make it work like this. You know, it had to be now on this weekend, and at least now everybody knows for next year. You know, Andrew's Memorial is going to be on the same weekend, so you have no excuses now for next year. Everybody will know when it is. And, well, I expect to see everybody here that wasn't able to make it this year. We're going to expand it to 96 players. At least I'm trying to. I'm trying to get the green light to go ahead. Try to expand it to 96 players. Try to get some more money added into it. There was just under $2,400 in the pot today. It was $23.55 or $23.55, I think it was, in the pot. Made a ball. He's got an opening shot on the one. Two ball is complimentary right now. It's sitting right next to the one. Three ball sitting in the top right corner, just waiting for it to be potted. That's going to give him compliment shape for that five ball. I have a King of the Hill 9-ball coming up in December. It's already at 32 players plus 7 or 8 on the waiting list. But the reason why I'm talking about it is not because of that, but the reason why I'm talking about it is because we're changing a couple of things. So in the last King of the Hill, it was a winner take all, take what you make 8-ball with a 2-move racking system. So we've implemented the 2-move racking system again. Basically what it was for 8-ball is you had 2 moves. You threw the balls down the chamber, down the pockets when you finished the rack, and then you just grabbed the balls, threw them in the rack. You never looked at the balls. When you put all the balls in the rack, you were allowed 2 moves. One to make sure that the 8-ball was in the middle where it belonged, and 1 move to make sure that there was a solid stripe at the end of the rack, right? Standard racking. So we've gone ahead and used the same thing here for the 9-ball one. It's going to be a 2-move racking system once again, with the main concern being the 9-ball being in the middle and the 1-ball being in the front. Everything else will be randomized, so the 2 may end up at the back, may end up in the side. Every rack will be a little bit different. And we're going to see if it makes a difference or not against these elite players. For most of them, usually any rule change doesn't really affect their play. Most of them have a pretty good way of playing that no matter what, they can adapt to all the rules. But this 2-move racking system, you know, is something that could change things up a little bit. Randomizing the racks a lot and creating some problems for the players when they're expecting to have a nice, easy run out. It should still be fairly easy, though. You know, it's 9-ball on a bar box. Some people would say that 9-ball is more difficult on the 9-footer. I feel like 9-ball is just an easier game altogether. And I don't know why, but you put that extra ball, you put 10-ball in there, just an extra ball, and the game becomes that much harder. Everything changes, you know, the dynamics of the rack and the break and the results on the spreads off the break, the patterns, everything changes when you just add that extra ball in there.
For a hockey game, 3-2, the Calgary Flames and the Winnipeg Jets after 40 minutes of play, and this is Kevin Spector, who was able to his own goalie, so why don't we have
Yeah, shenanigans all over the place. I'll go down this period, but we'll start chronologically. And I think it was Dubois and Markstrom here. And the puck is... Oh, no, sorry.
Tough situation to be here with that 8 ball. And he's going to miss it. And he's going to miss it in a really good way, because had he made it, he would have been stuck on that 9 ball. But he missed it, and he's left the cue ball sitting on top of the 9 ball, or just below it on our screen. And that means that Larry's going to be shooting over the ball. The only good thing about him here is that he's in a good line here to be able to get shaped to the 9. So all he's really got to do is just focus on making the 8 and getting enough speed on the cue ball to get back up for the 9. Perfect little execution there. Not a whole lot to stress over except for shooting over the ball. And it wasn't that much of a challenge for Larry. He's going to get that point on the board. He's taking the lead again, 3-2. Breaking next in rack number 6. Can he keep the momentum going? This is set number 2 of the championship match for the Andrew Thomas Memorial. It comes down to this set, and that's it. Whoever wins gets 800. Second place will get 400. Now, when I finish up here, first thing I'm probably going to, well, I don't know. I might just go do pictures first. I say first thing I'm going to do is just close out, but I might just go do pictures first real quick, because I know these guys kind of want to get home too. And I got to be here for at least another hour, maybe an hour and a half, because I got to tear down everything and put everything away. He's up on the 1. You can see it, obviously, but can't do much with it. Trying to play safety, and he's got the perfect weight on it. Great shot. Absolute beauty, that one. Mike should be able to hit this, but it's not going to be straightforward. Unless he goes long rail, then it could be. The result won't be the greatest, though. It's more or less just trying to get a hit here. Yeah, he's going the long rail way. Just trying to get a hit. That's all he can do. And he almost made that 1 ball. Wow. Paul Delgado, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did I explain the payouts? I think I did, right, Rodell? I don't know. I got you know, a little sidetracked sometimes. Joe Cave, how you doing? Come on, Hunter, he says. Errol McIver. Rodell says, Andrew was an awesome dude. He really was, man. Honestly, I'm telling you, out of all the people I've ever met in the pool world, Andrew Thomas was the best one. I mean, there's a lot of you guys out there that compete with him for sure. Not that it's ever a competition, because to me, anybody that's a good person, I welcome them into my life. And if they're not in my life, it's a good chance that they're probably not that good of people, man. Because I don't mingle with bad people. I only mingle with good people. But Andrew Thomas was one of the good people, and he's dearly missed all the time. Dearly, dearly missed. Tony Dankowski, what's up, man? Tony Montana, that's the way we used to call him when he used to be on our team when we used to play together. Dangerous player, that guy. Terry Fred Merritt, how you doing? Robert Wilson, welcome. Josh Hopkins says that stings. That was a little bit earlier, yeah. Larry Hunter on B-side, as if. Well, he won the A side, but you know, Mike put him on the B side here now. Tyler Laquette, how you doing? Oh, McIver says, hey bro, Rod, nice tournament, good tournament. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was good. 42 players, you know, and we're almost done here. It's just about 11 o'clock here in Winnipeg. He's going to have to play this through with a little bit of power, man. Either that, he's going to have to juice this back to Corey Dual style. Personally, I'd rather play this forward. I think if you're playing this with a draw, you're forcing the shot more. It's a little bit harder to make. I like the follow-through, but the follow-through ain't going to be pretty, but you have to believe in the angles and just trust that it's going to come through for you. There you go, like that. Just like that, brother. Just like that. That was a beauty. Only the elite class knew how to complete that finish. Oh no, and he's going to come up shy on the 9-ball again. Or was this intentional? Maybe it was intentional, I don't know. Makes the shot to the side. He's got a 2-game lead. Over the hump now. Only needs 2 more games to win. And this was pretty, man. This was really pretty. It's simple, you know, but the execution was top-notch. Anything less than that, and he never would have got there. But it was perfect. Almost like he was listening to my stream. Wait, somebody check him for earbuds. How did Shannon Paul Ducharme do? Shannon finished in the top 12, so he got paid 9th through 12th. No, wait. Yeah, he got paid 9th through 12th. I'm pretty sure it was 9th through 12th. So he got $50. But he was a little rough, man. He hasn't been playing in a long time. You can see it. You know, normally when Shannon comes out and he's playing a little rough, he's still running everybody out. I feel like there was sparks with him there, you know, but obviously he needs to work on his game a little bit. No offense, Shannon, if you're hearing it, but you know I'm right. You'd be the first one to tell you I got to work on things. Jerry Kayan, how you doing, man? Says, hey, Rod, man, what's shaking? Not a whole lot, brother. Not a whole lot, man. We're getting down to the final 2 players here. It is the second set, and it's been a long day and weekend, man. I had a meet and mingle tournament last night or yesterday afternoon, and it was good. You know, there was 32 people here, busy, you know, and then I had a busy evening doing a couple different things. Got home, did some graphic work and all that, and came back here today, and I'm here on, I think, 5 hours sleep. It might have been 6, I don't know. And you know, I'm not going to really cop out a whole lot, but I think it had to do with my baby. You know, he's kind of a crybaby, especially at night. I don't usually hear him, though. Usually, like, I'm so tired by the time I go to bed because I've been working so long, it's so late, that I just go to bed and I conk out. Last night, I felt like he might have woke me up a few times, so I'm going to blame it on him. You owe me, Che. You owe me sleep, man. But I love my little guy, you know. There are times that I wake up in the middle of the night and I see him there and I just want to, you know, instead of going back to sleep, I just want to give him a kiss and a hug and just hold him for a while. Then I remind myself, like, hey, listen, you're trying to get 4 hours sleep here. Go back to bed. He didn't quite sell out, but he's giving him a shot on the 1. There's definitely an opportunity here for Mike, but that 7-ball is pretty close to that 1, so he's got to watch out how he hits this 1 ball. It's a clean. Might have came up a little bit too far on the shot. Actually, it's not so bad when you're looking at it here. He's got pretty good. He's going to have to, you know, stroke this through and come back up here to the top of the table so you can get that 3-ball to the side. And I think that's about the only real option here for the finish. I mean, you could settle for the 3-7 combo, but, you know, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't, man. If that's the thought that you had, you're in trouble, my friend. You're playing 9-ball the wrong way. Yeah, easy peasy here on that 3-ball. Natural shape to come across for the 5, or for the 4, I mean. And here for the 5, he's just going to want to figure out his angle so he can play this through. He doesn't really want to draw this. He wants to play this through around this 8 ball, get a nice little angle on the 7 to get back down for the 8 ball, which is likely going to be a 3-rail follow-through shot. This one will be a 2-rail. He could make it 1, but I think he's going to go for 2 just because he can add a little bit of extra pace. He's got better control of the cue ball. It can allow him to get better position for the cue ball on the 7 to get back for the 8. So I can see him going 2 here with a little bit of a pace. Oh, he's going to go off 1. All right. He's shocking on that one. But he's got the angle that I was thinking about getting with the 2. So essentially kind of the same ideal, or same idea, just different way of approaching it. I don't think my shape was much off. I think it would have been a little bit more to the right, if anything. And I think you kind of wanted it a little bit more to the right. This isn't too bad, but the problem here with this angle, which you can't see too well from there, but you can see it from here, is that he's kind of has a line that runs towards that 9 ball. And he can see that. That's why he's looking at it right now. He's trying to figure out what kind of spin to put on here to get around this 9 ball, to get around it twice, and set up for the 8 ball in the bottom right corner. You could try to just draw this, and try to settle for the 8 ball in the bottom left corner, but I think that's the one that's going to give him the most problems and the worst result. Okay, well, I'll eat my words again. Whatever, Mike. Whatever, man. You just play the way that I thought you were not going to play, but whatever. I'm never commentating on your matches again. You make me look bad, you get the boot, man. No, he didn't make me look bad. He made himself look really good. Because that shot for me was probably the more difficult shot to take. And the only reason why is because you're kind of putting that side pocket into effect a little bit. But he did good there. He avoided it completely. Perfect cue ball control, which is what you normally see from Mike Delgado when he's at the table. And he's got a nice little setup here for the finish. Nice gentle drawback stroke on that one. Lines him up for the 9 to the corner. And he makes the 9 to the corner. He's on the board. He's down by 1. We're seeing a little bit of that classic Mike Delgado. I want to call it vintage, but I've only known him for a few years. But this is classic Mike Delgado waking up in the middle of a match, about to do things on the table. But I'll tell you one thing, man, that I learned about his opponent, Larry Hunter. He's got no quit in him. He just doesn't. Doesn't matter what the score reflects. Doesn't matter what the opponent's doing at the table. When he gets to the table, everything is zen. He's at peace. He knows what he wants to do, and he just gets it done. We got to see that in that King of the Hill matchup, which if you guys haven't seen it yet, you can go check it out on YouTube or on Facebook. It's a little bit easier to find on YouTube, especially because on my channel, it's one of the featured videos. But they had the championship match of the King of the Hill, winner take all, take what you make 8 ball. And Larry was down a few times, like 5 or 6 racks, and he kept coming back, man. He kept coming back. He ended up losing 15-12 as the final score. But it looked like Larry was out of the tournament so many different times in that match. And every time that you thought he was done, he 5-packed and came back, or 6-packed and came back, and he got himself right back in the match every single time. So I learned one thing about Larry Hunter there, is that when you have him down, don't count him out. If you're a smart player, you never count him out. You just play that guy as if he's right behind you, right on top of things, man. You just got to get rid of him, Play to kill. Because if you don't, he'll do what he always does. He'll come back on you. He'll get on a roll. He'll come back on the match. And he'll steal your money, man. If that sounds like I'm talking about it from a traumatized perspective, it is. I lost to that guy a few times, man. He knocked me out of the tournament right when I thought I had him, too. I learned, though, you know. Last time him and I had a showdown, I almost had him. He was a little shaky, man. Him and I hadn't played in a while, you know. And he knew that I was doing bad, you know, but on that tournament, he also knew that I was doing really good, so he didn't know what was going on. And I had him shaky, man. And the only reason why is because he's such a good player that he tightened me up a lot, man. I started playing really finesse on the table, right? Started looking like a master myself. And so I had him sweating a little bit. But then eventually, you know, I had a couple of turnovers, like key points in the match, and he beat me. Next time, Larry, next time. Our duel has just begun, my friend. I'm a 580 now. I can talk like I'm a player, almost. Another 20 points and I can walk around with my chest puffed up. Every time somebody says, nice run on, I'm just going to turn around and say, thanks, man, even if I'm not playing. Josh Hopkins says, also, our 10-ball league here in Vegas require calling every pocket. 9-ball typically doesn't require that here. Yeah, and they normally don't. Sometimes, you know, tournament directors will put that rule. Like for me, I had a few times where I did 9-ball last, right? So when that goes into play, then, you know, 9-ball's last, so you play it like 10-ball. 9-ball off the break doesn't count either when I make that rule. Jerry Kayan says, I heard Grant and Ben may not make the championships in Niagara. Does this leave it open to you? I can't answer that question. I plead the fifth. I don't know if that even applies for the situation, but every time I watch American TV shows and somebody's like got to answer a question that they're in a tough spot, they plead the fifth, so I'm pleading the fifth, man. And if you call a lawyer, I might have to look what the fifth is. I might have to look it up because I have no clue. All I know is if I say it, it's like I'm free of all charges. Every time I come home, you know, and I tell the wife, like, I'll be there right after I'm done streaming, you know, and tear down my equipment, and I get home, you know, and she looks at me, it's like, I thought you were going to be home an hour ago. And I'm like, I plead the fifth. And we're good almost every time. She doesn't know what the fifth is either. It's just a word, man. Is it even something? I don't know. He's on the hill. 5-3. A chance to be able to win this tournament. The very first Andrew Thomas Memorial on his break. It is winter breaks. And he's had some decent breaks so far. Needs one really good break on this one to close out. If not, we might just see a hill-hill matchup here for the second set. Because if Mike wins this game, you can bet everything that he will make a ball on the next one and run that one out too to take it to the hill. But then he'll come up dry and Larry's going to win, just in case if we go that way. I'm just calling it out right now, okay? I'm calling it out right now. I'm a psychic. I watch a lot of pool. I can see these things. I'm like the pool whisperer, except for I don't really whisper and I talk a lot. Smash and break, and he's got a chance for the closeout. Absolute beauty, man. 2 balls gone in the pocket, so he's got to make shape from the 1 to the 3. A little draw check off the side cushion here. Making the 1 to the bottom left corner. Should give him the shot on the 3. It's a bit of a stroke shot. He doesn't have to worry about scratching, but it might be something that gets in his mind. He's not even going that way. He's just playing safe. Yeah, he's playing safe. I had to say safe with a question mark and an exclamation because I wasn't sure. I was like, whoa, what are you doing, man? And then I was like, genius. Absolute genius. I might have just played that stupid shot to the corner like I was going to. But I would have ran the table out and looked really good, for the record. Maybe not. But in my mind, for sure. You can't believe in yourself, don't play pool, man, because you need to believe in yourself. Your teammates don't. At least so far of the history for me playing on teams, my teams, I don't know, I don't think they ever have faith in me, man. Sometimes I feel like they just put me in the roster, they throw me into the matches of the playoffs just to see if I can survive. It's never because they believe I'm going to go in there and do something amazing. I don't blame them, though. But for the record, I'm okay. I can play. If you need 1 point, I got you, bro. If you need 7, I'll try. If you need the win, well, you picked the wrong guy. You should have known that already. I'm kidding. I'm not that bad. I can win. Especially when it comes to teams, man. I don't know what it is. I love the team competition. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good. He tried to play a safety, and he's left him a finish here. A billiard kick shot almost. He's got a billiard off the one. Check into the rail with some right-hand spin. Hit it fairly good, so he hits that 9 ball just perfectly to kick it to the corner pocket. This is serious stuff here. This is really serious stuff, but I feel like, you have no choice but to go for this here. You have no choice. Oh, he went for it. He just missed it. Just missed it, man. Oh, he had to. He just had to, man. And this is going to tense up Mike a little bit here, too. He knows he's got a shot, so he's somewhat focused and somewhat relaxed. But at the same time, he knows that he just escaped what could have been the last rack for him. Instead, he's got a chance to be able to win this one now. Not quite tie it up, but, maybe in the next rack if he can get through this one first. Fine cut to the side. Lost the cue ball a little bit there, but I think he might still be okay. This angle doesn't tell me a whole lot. This angle doesn't tell me a whole lot either, but it tells me that he has a shot to the corner. And it looks like the possibility to the side is also there. That is the 8 ball that's sitting in the bottom of the table there, not the 4 balls. So from the 3, he's got to get shaped to the 5, which if he takes this 3 to the corner, he's going to move that 5 ball over. And he does. And he does. And that worked out somewhat okay. I mean, it's not the greatest, but there's a shot there. One thing that makes this, is that the 4? I thought that was the 8. Jesus, I actually looked at that with my eyes, like around the computer. Was that really the 8 ball or the 4 ball, I mean? I got no excuses in that one, man. I don't even think that's colorblind. I have a tough time telling the 4 and the 8 ball, though, sometimes. But I wouldn't go as far as saying I'm colorblind. I think that's just something according to the table, the lighting of the table as well, right? Because when I was out in Red Deer doing the CSI events and the Predator Canada events, the lighting there was so good that you could tell every ball easily. You didn't have a hard time recognizing which ball was which. And this lighting isn't too bad. It's probably some of the brightest lighting that I've seen when it comes to pool tables. But you can't compare when it comes to the Predator lights, man. They're just absolute best. Absolute best. And I know they're not extremely cheap. I think the 9-foot light is about $1,000 USD. And I believe the 7-foot is just over 700 USD. But I'm telling you, you're going to invest into something good quality like that. You're not going to have to invest in it again. Once you get that, you're going to be happy for a long time. It is some of the best lights out there. Let me know if you guys want to get some of them too, because I can help you guys out. Nice effort, Larry. Very nice effort.
I believe there's a couple left in Calgary, so there are some in Canada if you're looking for some, but I believe there's only 9 foot. And anything 7 foot or 8 foot or 12 foot for the lights, you can order it through us and we can get you set up. I have a connection to the guy that built them, that made them. I don't know if I can get you a discount or not, but I know that it will come directly from them. So you're gonna get the absolute best if you decide to order some of those lights through me. And you can message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com or on Facebook. You know, you can add me and follow me on Facebook. I'm okay with that. As long as you're not one of those people that's spamming all the time, trying to sell shoes and lottery tickets, whatever it is that you guys sell, we're okay. But if you're pushing pool stuff, I might accept that kind of spam. I might, just because it's pool related. You know, it makes me feel a little bit more passionate about your work. All right, so Mike's got it on the board. He's got a chance to tie the match now. Can he push it to the last rack? He's pushed it to the last set. Can he push it to the last rack? Bryant Morris says, nice match. Yeah, no, these guys are matched up pretty good, man. And when I was looking at all the people that, you know, can kind of match up to Larry here, I thought that the best match would probably be against Mike Delgado, because they would force Larry to play a stronger game, and it would also force Mike Delgado to play a stronger game. And so far, they're both playing a really nice, strong game here. It's a great championship match, which is usually the case anytime any one of these two guys gets into a championship match. They put up a good fight every time. Colleen Podesta, how you doing? Rolly Cardoso, is that final, Rod? Yes, this is the final. This is the second set. Whoever wins this set wins the tournament. Smash and break, but he made nothing. And he's left nothing. Yeah, he had to beat him twice, but Mike already won the first set. Larry was the 8-side winner, so this is the second set now. Josh Hopkins, he's laughing. Laughing at the fifth comment. He says the fifth means basically you won't say anything because it's possible if you do say something, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Oh yeah, so I'm pleading the fifth all day long when I go home. Latta boy, Larry will get the finish. The 2-9 combo was there, and he made it. And he's going to be the 2022, or the very first, Andrew Thomas Memorial champion. I'll show you guys a trophy. There is the one that he's going to take home. This is the one where his name is going to be inscribed in. We'll leave it on there. I got to pay these guys out. I'll be right back. All right, so I gave him his money. I gave him the trophy. He's got his trophy. And what a great time. I got to take a picture of these guys. Mike, don't leave yet, okay? I got to take a picture of you guys. Larry, don't leave yet. I'm going to take a picture as soon as I finish this, okay? All right, and there you go. Taking pictures here. We're going to back this up a little bit. It's nice, man. It was a great tournament. It was a great time. And Andrew, this one's for you, bro. You're sorely, deeply missed by so many of us, man. You have no idea. The minute you left, we all felt it, and we still do every day. Okay, so I got to close out now. I'm a little sentimental here. I was talking about... oh, where am I? All right, so I was talking about the lights. Here you go. Arena Billiard Light, engineered by Lucid Ball Sports. Incredible product, I'm telling you. If you guys are looking for this, let me know. I will help you guys out. It's incredible. You won't regret it. Incredible stuff. Same thing if you're looking for any of their Predator products, you know, like their tables, 7-footers, the Apex, the 9-footer Apex. It's got the LED lights on the legs too, man. Beautiful stuff. Let me know if there's anything you guys want from them. And don't forget to check out our good friends at jamupapparel.com. If there's anything there that you guys are looking for from them, let me know. Message me. It'd be a true honor to be able to help you out. They have these Christmas sweaters that just came out. They're $49 each. I'll let some of them play there real quick so you guys can see them. $49 each if you want an ugly Christmas sweater. And they're good. Good shooting today, bro. I gotta let it go because for some reason it starts off at the same point, but I gotta show you guys. Not this one. Not this one here either. But the next one, I love this one. I don't know. It's supposed to be an ugly Christmas sweater, but to me it's beautiful, man. This one. I love it. I love it, man. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm going to show you guys here the hangar real quick because, you know, we are here at the hangar. And maybe you guys want to come and have an event here yourselves. Give us a call here at the hangar, 204-560-2929. Capacity for 250 people. You can have birthday parties, corporate parties, meetings, whatever you want. We have paint classes. We have karaoke. There's all sorts of stuff you can do here at the hangar. Just let us know what it is that your niche is, what you're trying to do with your party. And guarantee you these guys are going to help you out. It'll be a great time. 121 Scurfield Blvd here in the south end of town in Winnipeg, 204-560-2929. And the last highlight. This was beautiful, man, honestly. The shape was just beautiful. It looked so simple, but it really wasn't that easy. It was a lot harder than it looked. Nice finish, but that's not the highlight of the day. This one's the highlight of the day. It's going to Jason McNish, playing 9-ball on the B side. Kick shot on the 4. Absolutely nailed it. And he got the finish. A beautiful shot by Jason McNish. Play your best game with CUESPORTS Live. There's Andrew's wife and friends taking pictures with the trophy and the winner. I love this, man. We're going to get all these pictures together and post them all up. I absolutely love this. And yeah, that's going to be it. I guess I'll put up my thing up there too, just in case. I don't know, maybe you guys want to support my work too. If you want to support my work, you can do so via PayPal or e-transfer. And that's going to be at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. Want me to come out to your town and do an event? cslmanitoba@gmail.com. If you're looking for some advertising, maybe you have a company, you know, pool related or something that pool players are going to be a part of or enjoy, let me know, cslmanitoba@gmail.com. We can get you set up on there too. That's going to be it for now. We're going to go to our closing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It's been a true pleasure. I have to go and pay out Larry. I got to take a couple of pictures, let everybody go, and then I got to, you know, tear down my equipment and get ready for another long night of resetting my stream and trying to get everything done for tomorrow for the Open 8-Ball Sunday tournament here at the hangar. And I thought I was going to be here till 2, but it's only 11:30, so I might actually be here on time tomorrow. We'll see. It takes about another hour for me to tear down things. I might even shoot a little bit of 8-ball here. I don't know, man. But that's going to be it for now, or I guess for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Rod Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, feel free to do so. If you guys want to message me to come out to your town to cover an event,
Message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. You can also message me on Facebook if you add me or follow me on there. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba. When you do, you're helping me out, man. I tell you, it's just as good as, you know, you contributing to my work. You know, by you subscribing to my channel, you're helping me make a little bit more of a difference in the future. And to me, that means the world. So thank you if you're one of those people that subscribe to my channel today. And if you're not, well, maybe you still can be one of those people. Thank you for liking and sharing. Thank you for being a part of the memorial event. Andrew Thomas, we love you. We miss you, man. And, you know, we're going to do this again next year for you, bro. And it's going to be a lot bigger. It's going to be a lot bigger. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It's been a blast. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Sunday Open 8-ball tournament here at the Hangar. I'm a little emotional. I'm trying not to be. But have a good night, everyone. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys at the tables next time. Cheers.